Excellent prod. Excellent prod.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Rants and Gunner in the building. Hey, what you telling me, Lee?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Straight shootout, Rants. Straight shootout. Game
How you
one
feeling
tomorrow. It's
about that?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
How you feeling about the shootout, man?
Bro, we brought a knife to a gunfight. Like, let's just be real with it. Like, it's bro. There's a reason I do these press conference reactions, isn't it? Yeah, because I have to dissect his rubbish. Yeah. Saka's back, so we're saved. Yeah, we're saved. Saka's back. Yeah, the narrative all week has been that we haven't had our right hand side for weeks. We've barely seen them play all season. Oh, really? Well, nobody cared about Saka when they were waxing lyrical about Madwakey. Yeah, nobody cared about 29 or Odegaard. Yeah, when we had Eze murals being painted outside the stadium. Yeah, nobody cared about Timber being out injured because we've got Benny Blanco. Yeah, like what we're doing here. Yeah, it's actually embarrassing, man. Yeah, and I see saying earlier, right? Man City has 16 domestic games unbeaten. Do you know that?
No.
16 in all comps. Yeah, apart from champs, obviously, but domestically, there's 16 unbeaten, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, bro.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to beat this lot, apparently. All right, mate. But the best result ever was the 1-0 against Burnley. That's the best result we could have had, Rants. All right, mate. They won the game.
Damn.
Yeah. It's actually embarrassing. They're asking him in press conference today, what's your supercomputer saying, Mikel, compared to the Opta computer? Like, anyone who pays for Sky Sports, cancel it. No, I'm being straight up. Gary Cottrell is a weird youth, bruv. Yeah, that guy is off key. Fully grown man in his 50s asking Mikel, what's your supercomputer saying, Mikel, compared to the Opta supercomputer? How about, what are you going to do to beat Newcastle? How about that? Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. A Man City scary? I haven't seen any videos that Man City are scary. The 16 games unbeaten.
That's crazy, you know. I didn't even know that. That's the thing. They can do shit like that and it just goes under the radar. Like, it fully goes under the radar.
Yeah, it's crazy. But don't worry, Vance. 29's back. We're saved. He played really well, apparently. Really well. He played really well. All right, mate. He's there to score goals and he missed 2 absolute sitters.
He does what he's always gonna do, and that is try and help you guys connect as much as he can, and also he's gonna work hard. You know what I mean? That's exactly why Arteta likes him, but that's it. But the lack of quality that he has is there to be seen every time you do need him, bro.
Facts. Is it any coincidence, right? That's his first league goal of the season. That goal at the weekend, that's his first goal of the season in league.
And look how he scored it as well.
That's what I'm saying. He's rubbish. Yeah, we were 9 points clear without him all season. Yeah, or most of the season. I think he's played 8 games this season. Yeah, we're 9 points clear without him. Yeah, the biggest game of the season, and we drop our striker that got us there. Well, helped get us there. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as he comes back into this team, yeah, we can't win a game. Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad. Actually crazy. Yeah, cup final, he played, we lost. Southampton, he played, we lost. Man City, we played, we lost. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's no coincidence that he plays and we lose.
Well, it's mad.
But don't worry, it's a straight shootout now, guys. Yeah, and if we can play like we did at the Etihad, we'll win the league. Okay, mate, we ain't going to play like we played at the Etihad.
You're not. Do you know what I'm saying? You played the occasion and you still fell short. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where because you played the occasion, you can't expect a performance like that at home against Newcastle. You can't expect that. Why would you?
Why would Newcastle come and play like we did at the Etihad?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be realistic. It wouldn't be realistic to expect that.
And this is what I'm saying, though, Rance. The narrative changes every time we lose a game. Now, just be happy we're top of the league. I've heard that one all season. Just be happy we're 9 points clear. Just be happy we won the game after we beat Wolves on 2 own goals. Just be happy. Why are you always negative? Yeah. People walking out of Wembley. Big up Aaron. Walking out of Wembley after the final on the phone with his son. Yeah, and his son's going to him on the phone. Dad, Kepa's rubbish. He goes, I know, son, he's crap, isn't he? All these top gooners are walking past and going, well, what are you so fucking negative for? We're going to win the league anyway. Oh, why did you go to Wembley to watch the game then?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
I'm saying, bro, it doesn't matter. We're going to win the league anyway. Oh, how's that working out? Just be happy we're top of the league. Well, how's that working out? Because if it ends now, we're second, mate.
Yeah, facts. Like that we're going to win the league anyway, shit. Like, like the league, like the cup game had no impact on the league. Well, if it had no impact on the league, why are you not top anymore, bro?
Exactly. I did tell everyone, Rants. I've been telling them all season that Saka was going to be finished this season. Told them from last season.
But apparently he's back in the squad now, Lee. So,
Yeah, but the manager's openly admitted he was playing with an injury.
which means
So
he
why
still
did-
is.
Exactly. Thank you.
Which means he still is.
Oh, Rants, this manager played this guy for 5 games in a row, 90 minutes, right? Then he went off to England camp and we ain't seen him since. This manager has now come out and said, I'm going to give you the exact quote because I don't want to paraphrase it,
Sure.
This is actually embarrassing, bro. Yeah, and this is why I do these press conference reactions, because nobody calls it out. Yeah, and I dissect all of his waffle. Here we go. Right, on how Saka's been this week. We have given him some time because there was a moment that he was struggling to sustain performances because he wasn't comfortable at all. And we've done that, so he's had the right treatment, the right space. Yeah, he had some time for himself as well, and it's the most important part of the season. He's back with us. So we have given him some time because there was a moment that he was struggling to sustain the performances because he wasn't comfortable at all. We've done that, and he's had the right treatment. So you basically said you played him for 5 games in a row, 90 minutes, when he was injured.
Oh yeah,
Cheers,
uncomfortable means he was injured, bro. You know what I mean? What it means.
So why has nobody called that out?
Yeah, but also if he would, this what people need to read between the lines and understand is if he was playing injured, then he's not the only one.
I told him about Timber.
Yeah, he's not the only one. And now Timber's on that list of players that have returned as well. He's forcing these guys back.
No, he's not back.
They said that him, Saka, and someone else were back.
No, Timber's out. Calafiori's back.
Oh, it said it was them 3 back. Well, the quote that was put in the chat. So Timber's not back.
No, Timber's not back.
Right.
Yeah, Timber's not back. He's probably going to miss the rest of the season, I'd imagine.
Okay.
But that's what makes me laugh with this manager, yeah? Right? He sits there. He said, yeah, Urin's not in the squad, he said. Right? But he sits there and he says, yeah, all of the players are back with us now. Then the very next question he gets asked is about Mikel Merino. He goes, it's a bit too premature to say whether he'll play again this season. So not all of the players are back then, are they, mate? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
The amount of times he got asked a question in this press conference, and he said, I don't know. You're getting paid to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just sit there and lap it up. And these people just sit there, I say every week, I've said it for years, right? These people that ask him these questions, they don't give a toss about Arsenal.
Yeah.
All they want to do is get their AAA pass and watch the games for free. Yeah. And then they get to speak to Mikel and they might nick a little interview with Josh Kroenke or one of the players. Yeah. The narrative all week about Jokeris is a disgrace, by the way. Yeah. All of these pompous, condescending twerps that have got themselves into football by mainstream media posing as journalists. The amount of prop they have been doing for 29 this week is mad. Oh, yeah. What was it? James Bench said on the podcast with Charlie Boy Watts, who wrote the Arteta Revolution book. How's that working out, Charlie? Is there a sequel coming? Just saying. They sat there on the podcast and said, yeah, there is uses for Jokeris, like teams against like Burnley and stuff. Oh, what? 29 has scored 1 goal. But he's the saviour. I'll tell you every week, Rants. It's always the player that's not available that is always the saviour when he comes back. Odegaard, he played really well at the weekend. Oh, really? Maybe they'll watch the game with a blindfold on. It's embarrassing. Every single week, it's the same crap. Oh, we miss Timber. Oh, we miss our right-hand side. Like they've done anything all season. What's Saka done all season, bro? The top assists in our team is Yuri and Timber on 5. So how embarrassing that is.
That's crazy. What about, what's his name? Ben White. Where's Ben White? He's putting a few crosses.
Oh, he's injured, but he'll play again.
He's putting a few crosses, though. He's got a few assists, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
What's your assist table? It's your right backs, then. So it's him. Ben White will be up there. And I guess Declan and Saka from corners.
Up there.
Declan and Saka from corners.
It's actually embarrassing, bro, how fucking shit this team is. And we're not anymore. It's crazy. I think our top's on fire. I'm just going to go Premier League website. It's a madness that we're even here. Because we have been winging it all season. In fact, we've been winging it for 6 years under this manager. Right, so if we go to clubs, Arsenal, where do we go? I don't know how to use this website. Stats, where do I go? I don't know. Matty normally does this stuff. I can't see it. Stats, there we go. That's the whole team. I don't know. Anyway, so the top is on 5. And it's it's Timber, Odegaard, and Rice.
Odegaard.
5 assists.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's
But
nice.
even so, it's actually embarrassing. There's players that play for relegation form teams. They're or thereabouts. Our top goal scorer's on 12 in the league. I think Richarlison's on 10. I think Raul Jimenez is on 9 or 10. Harry Wilson's on 10 goals. These men are playing for Fulham, bro.
Yeah.
And Tottenham. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and our top goal scorer is on 12. And our top assister is on 5. Big up Lex,
and you still ended up being on the top of the league, yeah, for all of that time. So it tells you, yeah, there's something going on, bro. There's something going on with this league. This league's bogus, fam. Because you should be nowhere near there.
With them figures, nah, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't
nowhere
be.
near.
But this is where we're at. Yeah, keeping the gimmicks going. I think on goals is on about 4 or 5. I think we scored about 19 or 20 set pieces this season.
Yeah,
which is cool. Yeah, but it's 1/3 of our goals. We scored 63 goals. 63 of 5 games to go.
Yeah.
Tells you all you need to know, bro. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's actually embarrassing, bro. Yeah, I'm sick of it. We've had shots on target inside the box 174. Yeah, shots on target outside the box 72. Proof again we don't shoot from outside the box often. That's like 2 a game on average. That's pathetic. 4 penalties scored. Total shots 320. Which is an average of what? Just under 10 a game.
Yeah.
That's pathetic. Just under 10 a game in this washed league. 33 games, 320 shots. But don't worry, Rants, we're outperforming our XG. Our XG is 56.88 and we scored 63. So they'll look at them underlying metrics and say we're doing well. What a load of crap. Dribbles completed, 48%. 500 dribbles, only 48 completed. 48% completed. Shambles. Yeah, own goals 4. But don't worry, we're leading the fair play league with red cards. We haven't had one. Wow, who cares? Long passes completed, 1,480 attempted, 42% completed. 196 corners taken. Shambles. This club is a fugazi, mate. I keep telling everyone. And at the end of this, or at the end of next month, it's done. He either wins and I'm happy, or he's out of here. And if he stays, promise you, Rants, I swear down, I'm doing the women's team next season. I ain't watching this crap next season. I'm not even taking
He is staying, Lee, bro. He is.
Rants, if he don't win nothing in these states, I'm watching Slegger. She's in the Champions League.
I promise you, he's staying.
What's that, Sunday even?
He's staying, though.
He probably will stay because he's making the club a shit ton of money. Yeah, bro. How many weeks have people been saying Declan should be captain? Declan should be captain because he was wearing the armband and all that. Yeah. All of a sudden, this club had dropped a Martin Odegaard captain video. Yeah, what did they title it? It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. Where is it? Martin Odegaard something captain. It's actually embarrassing, bro. Yeah, this club, everything about this club, they just go off on what's fashionable on the internet. Yeah, he keeps waffling. And some of the stuff he says in press conferences is absolutely spot on what the narrative is on the internet. And it's like, they just tell him what to say to gas up the top gooners again. This club's a lie. It's been lying for years. But it looks good on paper, doesn't it? Because we were top. Well done. Well done, mate. But it's got us back in the conversation. Okay, how about win it?
You know what the crazy thing about this whole season is? Yeah, Arsenal don't win the league, yeah, and then we do Premier League team of the season. What does that even look like?
Well, just be Man City players. The whole 11.
Because
they would've won the
Arsenal
league.
have been, Arsenal have been top of the league, for over 200 days, innit? So by the time the league's wrapped up, because providing you guys don't lose, even if you draw to Newcastle, you still go top, innit? And I think you play twice before City play again. So you're definitely going to go above City again, regardless, because you're not going to lose both of those games. So
I don't be surprised. We got we got Fulham sandwiched in between the Atleti games.
I hear that, but you won't lose both of them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's one of them ones where if you end up being top of the league, for close to 300 days, and don't win the league, the only players that you could potentially get into that team of the season, you're probably looking at, they'll probably put Rice in there for charity and one of your centre backs. That's about it. And one of your centre backs, because your fullbacks don't get in.
Yeah, because team of the season's a load of crap anyway.
Yeah, your strikers don't get in, your wingers don't get in. Do you know what I mean? So you might get one midfielder and one centre back.
For me, team of the season is the team that wins the league. They're the team of the season. If they want to do another one, do team of the season that didn't win anything. You know what I'm saying? It's true, like who's team of the season, Lee? Man City, they're top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Arsenal, they won it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Team of the season is the team that won the league.
Yeah.
Do team of the season that didn't win nothing. How about that? This is what they named this documentary. Yeah. Another documentary. Yeah. Martin Odegaard, the modern leader. A feature-length documentary exploring his performance and influence on the team. It includes interviews with teammates, coaches who describe him as a leader everyone listens to when he speaks. Right, mate. Good one. No wonder we don't win nothing. He's the modern leader. He perfectly sums up this football club. Perfectly sums it up. He is the perfect captain for this manager. Nice little boy, does as he's told, happy to be here, earning $240 a week.
But that's why he's there, though.
Pathetic.
That's why he's there, and this is why he is held in the esteem that he's held in, for that reason. So, man, no, he's exactly what your manager looks for.
Yeah, weak, spineless, nice little boy, does this told. Yeah, don't mind if he gets subbed, don't mind if he don't play. Yeah, it's a shambles. Yeah, little teacher's pet. It's exactly what he is, Brian. Teacher's pet. Yeah, what influence? We ain't won nothing with him. Funny how he turned up at the club and we ain't won nothing, innit? Yeah, modern leader. Yeah, modern loser. How about
that? Yep. It's 5 games to go, 4 weeks, 2 big competitions to play for, and everything to play for.
He said it's beautiful. It's beautiful, he kept saying. It's beautiful, and we need the fans with us. And this, he always...
he's a proper gaslighter, innit? Like, he's terrible, man. Like, man will look you in the eye and say it's beautiful, bro. He knows what he's doing, bro. Like,
but these journos ain't journos, Rants. Yeah, they're wankers. Yeah, listen to this that they asked him, yeah? This is actually embarrassing, right? This is actually embarrassing. One of these little mutants, asked him this. Where is it? Where is it? It was about when he played for Rangers. Pathetic. What's that got to do with anything? Where is it? When he played with Rangers. Oh, why couldn't you never find it? Oh, here we go. I'm fighting for the title against Celtic when you played for Rangers. We were fighting with Celtic for 10 months. We got to the last kick of the game, minute 96 at home. We needed to score a goal, and I took the penalty, and we won the league by 1 goal difference. Oh, Mikel, you're a hero.
What was the question, though?
What was it like fighting to win the title against Celtic, scoring with the last kick of the game? And he scored the winning penalty in the 96th minute. Bro, that was about 20 odd years ago. Does anyone even remember he played for Rangers? Nobody cares, bro. What does that have to do with playing Newcastle tomorrow?
Absolutely zero.
Yeah. Then they asked him about the feeling that he had after scoring that goal. It doesn't get much better than that. It went the right way. It was one of the best feelings I've had in my career, because when you have to earn it so much, when everything is on the line and so undecided, when you win it, it's even more special. Shut up, mate. Then he was asked about Liam Rosenior being sacked. It's always sad to see a colleague leave the club.
Yeah, the usual PR answer.
Yeah, the usual nonsense, isn't it? Especially when we were so close to the end of the season. At the end, the clubs are here to try and make decisions. We know the scrutiny and the demands on our jobs, and we know only one thing that matters, and that's winning a lot of matches. Yeah, winning a lot of matches. No, it's about winning trophies, Mikel. See the way he words that? This guy thinks he's slick, bro.
Yeah, man said winning matches. Yeah, bro, man have to win trophies, innit? That's the bottom line.
Winning a lot of matches. No, winning trophies. But they just sit there going, oh, okay, thanks, Mikel. Oh, that's amazing, Mikel. Cheers, Mikel. Oh, I love you, Mikel. Mikel, how are you today, Mikel? Yeah, that Gary Cottrell that asked him about his, what's your supercomputer saying, Mikel, compared to the Opta one? Yeah, that's the same weirdo that came into the training ground with a balloon and a poem, bruv. Roses are red, Arsenal are too. Like, what's that all about? Like, bro, this club, I hate it, bro. We're a passion. What it's become is nowhere near the club I started supporting. It's embarrassing. Yeah. And all these little journo puppets, yeah, are all culpable because they never called it out. How can you sit in that press conference today when he's barefaced looking at you, yeah, staring straight at you, telling you Bukayo Saka was injured and I still played him? And nobody is going to say anything back to that.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be the link between the club and us as fans. Instead, they're just there to peddle the club narrative to keep their gig going. Pathetic. Yeah, they're all scumbags, a lot of them.
Yeah, it's madness.
Oh, we've got a reality TV show. We've got a dating show. I'm not even joking. Arsenal have a dating show.
What do you mean?
We have a dating show, bro. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking, Rants? We have a dating show. You actually think I'm joking? It's called The Big Match. It came out on the 5th of March, first episode. I'm not even lying, bro. Two fans meet at a local venue before heading to the Emirates to watch a game together. Cameras document the entire date, followed by post-match interviews to see if a connection was made.
Sorry, what? So they go to watch a game?
They've never met before. They meet up at a boozer or a restaurant or somewhere first. Then they go and watch a game together, and it's all being documented.
Oh, it's a blind date, but Arsenal are letting them watch a game for free.
Yep. Pathetic. This club is a disgrace. I'm not lying, bro. It's on their website.
So what is there to watch on the Arsenal website? Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah. Well, I'm not even taking the piss. Peter and Diane's big date. As part of the launch of our new club app, the Arsenal were launching a new dating show for people already in love with Arsenal Football Club. It sees us play Matchday Matchmaker. Fuck off, man. This conference. In this first of its kind series, we were the first, bringing single gooners together for a blind date at the Emirates. In our first episode, we met Peter and Diane, two diehard supporters who are both looking to meet that special someone. Will sparks fly? Well, I'm reading this off their website. Get to know our daters by watching the clip above before streaming the full episode on the Arsenal. Once you're on there, you can also watch Bukayo Saka's new show, The Link Up. Enjoy a documentary about Martin Odegaard titled Modern Leader. Saviour, a supercut of our Women's Champions League final. Oh, we're actually talking about trophies now. It's the women's team. Thank you. Yeah, and Only in the Land, which will host another brilliant original. I don't know what the fuck. Bro, this club is a joke. I don't know what that is. This club is an absolute disgrace. How about win something? Do Real Madrid do all of this crap?
Yo, bro, I'm lost.
So
have a dating show on your website, bro. You ain't won no trophies. Man are doing dating shows.
Yep. Dating show. Great, isn't it? Good over here. Going well, isn't it? Episode 2 was centered around Arsenal women's fixture, featuring Ola. Fucking Ola, I thought you were married. It's his wedding anniversary tomorrow, 25 years. Big up Ola. Yeah, and Arthur.
No, it's real. He said 2 games to a blind date to a women's game.
That can't
That's
be real.
crazy. That don't even look good either. You know them ones there. Man are saying those are the only men that watch the women's games. You know them ones there. Like, that's crazy. Why didn't they send them to a men's game?
Ola and Arthur. Ola from East London, Arthur from Bristol, it says on here.
Fucking hell.
Oh, bro, this
That's
club.
crazy, you know.
I swear. This football club, bro.
Ola and Arthur, bro, to a women's game.
Actually,
Yeah, I
embarrassing.
can't lie. Yeah, that's yeah, it's a bit mad.
Welcome to my football club, my friend.
boy, Arsenal fans wanted a parade, so you know them way, bro. Listen, hey, it's the right time of year. You know what I mean? Sun's out. You know what I mean? So it's what it is. You're still gonna get your parade in June, bro. It just won't be the one that you thought. Led by Ola and Arthur, blood. Do you get me? So it is what it is, bro. The game is the game, guys. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Better late than never, innit? Ola and Arthur with the rainbow armbands and that.
Yeah, skipping down to a women's game together.
These men are cooked, you know. Hey, Arsenal, bro. The gift that keeps on giving, bro. I swear.
Man, can you see why I've had enough? I'm bored, mate. It's just crap.
Bad. How your club doing this to you, man?
Because they can get away with it.
It's mad.
I
Like,
watched Real Madrid the other night. They won 2-1 at home. Mbappe and Vinny. Yeah, they beat Alaves 2-1. They still got booed off. They got booed off.
them man one and got booed is crazy, you know.
Yeah, but this is what it is. That fan base are ready to explode, bro. Yeah, because they won nothing for 2 years.
2 years, isn't it?
Well, I say 2 years. They actually won 2 trophies last year, but it was the tournaments that they won.
Yeah, from the previous season. Yeah.
So in the last domestic seasons, they won nothing. So yeah, their fan base are ready to go on a riot, bro. So it doesn't matter if they win; they're just getting booed.
Flip. Yeah, I see that Vinny apparently agreed a new deal as well, a long-term deal. But I don't know if he signed it yet. I see that today.
Yeah, Vinny and Mbappe were the ones that getting booed the most. That's facts. Absolute facts. Vinny and Mbappe were getting cussed all game, bro.
Bro, them two need to work it out, bro, because Vinny's just signed a long-term deal and the main issue at Real Madrid seems like them two can't coexist, so they're going to have to work it out.
Yeah, but the thing, did you see Thierry Henry's analysis on Mbappe?
Well, how long ago was this?
About a week or so ago. I think it's when they got knocked out of the Champions League game.
No.
Against, who did they get knocked out to? Who did they lose to the other week?
Sociedad or something more. No. Oh, Champions League you're talking about?
Yeah, who did they get knocked out to? Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich game. Yeah, I think it was Thierry Henry. It was Thierry Henry. I think it was that game. Yeah, and he said, why is Mbappe trying to come out to the left wing? Stay in the penalty box, mate. You would have had a tap in.
Yeah.
Because Vinny cooked, and Mbappe is trying to pull out to the left as well. He goes, if this is me, he goes, I'm running in there, and now I'm walking straight and I'm tapping it in.
Yeah, because also when you've got Vinny on that wing, you know what kind of player he is. You don't need to go towards Vinny because you know that he's capable of taking players on. So if you use your brain, running towards Vinny is not the right option. If anything, you run away from him and take players away from him. You wouldn't run towards him.
And you've got so much pace, and because you're Mbappe and they know you can score goals, it's a bit like Haaland. Yeah, because Haaland's so quick, he occupies 2 players. Yeah, same with Mbappe, because he's so quick, 2 players are going to be on him. Yeah, so now Vinny can just do what he's doing. Vinny's been crap for 2 years. Yeah, he has moments.
I'm surprised they offered him a new deal.
Same. Yeah, but he has his moments where he turns up and you're like, this is why people rate him, because when it's big games, normally he rocks up. But at the same time, did you see him cussing Jude Bellingham the other day, Vinny? In the Bayern
game? But yeah, but I know they're friends though, innit? So I think it's them man just
it was like, what? What are you saying? Yeah, shut your mouth.
Yeah, there's a little bit of head loss, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It was like, yeah, what? What do you want? Shut up.
No, it's funny, bro. You know what I mean? But nah, he just got a chip on his shoulder at the moment, Vinny, innit?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it must be for him, he was the star boy, wasn't he? And then
yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean. And then you got a couple brothers, like high profile guys like Jude and Mbappe have come in and almost trying to take his club from him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so he's gonna have
too much, too performative.
Yeah, so he's 100% gonna have that like chip on his shoulder now. Do you know what I mean? Like Vinny versus everyone, bro.
Yeah.
What are you saying about the Jose links? Are those real, blood? Because I've been seeing those.
To where?
To Real Madrid.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Surely not again.
Yeah, roll it back, man. Wait, he still holds the record for most goals scored in a season in that league ever. But apparently he plays negative football.
Hmm.
Good one. He'd figure it out. He'd find a way to get them winning. And he ain't the same Jose he used to be, is he?
The
But
players are so good, he would win there anyway. But would he win trophies there? Like obviously he would win games because he'll still have one of the best squads in the league. Like even like Jose's gonna win games there because he's a competent manager. Like you only have to do the basics at Real Madrid to win the majority of the games.
yeah, it's true. But then when it comes down to the crunch games, that's where
that's where he's going to be
they've been
judged.
doing it. Yeah, that's exactly where everyone's judged. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, like you're supposed to go and beat Sociedad. Yeah, and you're supposed to go and beat like Celta Vigo. When it comes down to Bayern Munich, that's where Jose will probably get him over the line. Because he'll just scam his way through it.
Maybe.
Yeah, but there was I watched the highlights of that game because they put them games on the same time as Arsenal. I watched the highlights. Yeah, Vinny was seething, bro. They were on the breakaway. And Mbappe was going and he ran into two players. All they had to do was square, and Vinny was like wide open. No one near him. Like 20 yards of space around him on the edge of the box. Yeah, and Mbappe run into traffic. Yeah. If they had squared it, Vinny's going to score, isn't he? Yeah, then that probably would have gone extra time or something. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It wouldn't surprise me. Perez needs to do something, otherwise he's getting sacked as well. And the fans have been him off. Yeah, because he's making some weird decisions this season. Like some proper off-key decisions. And some of the quotes he's been coming out with, it's like, bro, get out of here. It's Real Madrid. Yeah, but ultimately the fans own that club, mate, so they get what they want in the end.
No, facts. You know what I mean? So no, it'll be interesting, but I don't know. I think it was always a matter of time that before they got annoyed with Perez anyway, because I can't lie, he's just a bit. I feel like football is moving faster than he is. Do you know what I mean? He's an old man. He's a dinosaur, bro.
He's about 70 odd, 80 odd, isn't he?
Yeah, bro. Like he just doesn't get it no more. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't just keep throwing money and bringing in players for no reason. Like the Mbappe move, that prime example of just read the room, blood. Like you didn't need him. Do you know what I'm saying? A great name, but the harmony that you had, you was always going to disrupt it. So it's one of them things where this is why you need proper structure at a team now, bro. Like I don't believe in the modern game that you can just keep buying players for buying players' sakes and then telling managers, oh, work it out. Like the game is way too tactical now. It's way too tactical now, bro.
Well, I don't know. It's still possible, but when it comes down to the crunch games, then Real Madrid have been shitting them. Yeah, they've been crapping pretty much all of them. So they play Betis later tonight. At Betis, that ain't an easy game. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Perez needs to go. Yeah, but the thing is, Van Lee said sack Ancelotti. Yeah, he should have been sacked as well. And he left. He did get sacked. Goodbye. It doesn't always work. It does at that club because they keep winning, mate.
When you've got managers like Carlo, yeah, that even he, with the way that the squad's been built, even he can't turn things around, then you have to start looking at the way they're building the squad, surely. That's the one thing I would say, because it's not his fault that his team are recruiting players that are not needed and definitely shouldn't be a priority.
I reckon him and Perez had I wouldn't say having a falling out, but I reckon that signing of Mbappe, as soon as he signed Mbappe, he has to play him, didn't he? Yeah,
but this is why he shouldn't have signed him. Because not only do you have to play him, but also you upset Vinny positionally, you upset Vinny in terms of his leadership. Like, do you know what I mean?
And Rodrigo then, as well. You got to get all three of them in the team now.
There you go. And then you had Jude Bellingham playing in that position and scoring goals. Now you have to change Jude's position, even though that was his best goal scoring season of his whole career. Like, there's too many things that you needed to accommodate for Mbappe, and it hasn't been worth it because look at the trophies won in the 2 seasons. It's shown you that actually it was more harm than good.
Yeah, Carlo did want Harry Kane. He did want him, and they bought Mbappe. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? Yeah, now Kane's won 2 trophy titles in a row, and Mbappe ain't won any league titles.
Boy, you see that? I big up for the super chat. Man said the problem is Perez rigged the eligibility requirement. There's only like 3 people who qualify to run against him: Alonso, Nadal, and some crypto guy. That's crazy. So what? Man's doing a dictator thing. Is that real? Man saying he's doing some dictator thing, so man can't run against him. You know, man.
Why would Rafa Nadal be like that? That makes no sense, bro.
No, but they're saying eligibility. But what's the eligibility though?
I think you have to have a certain amount of cash or be worth a certain amount of cash or something.
Yeah, because bro, if that's true, that's funny, blood. Man said I said Kim Young Perez on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said man's gonna eliminate all the competition by changing the rules on that.
Yeah, but the thing with that club, yeah, it's like they keep winning. It's just this season they ain't. Like if you can say last season they didn't win anything domestically, but they still picked up 2 trophies. Yeah. Still picked up 2 trophies. So this season they've gone totally trophyless. Yeah, and our heads are gonna roll. Yeah, and they've got the money, bro. They get £1 billion a year. Yeah, so they've got the money. What they need to do is go and get a proper manager, because that guy they've got in charge now, Arbeloa, ain't it? And neither was Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso should have stayed at Leverkusen for another year. And it's the same thing with Cesc. Cesc should stay at Como for another year or 2.
Yeah, I think so. If he stayed at Leverkusen for another year, it definitely wouldn't have done his reputation any harm, bro, regardless of where they finished, because experience. But going to Real Madrid and getting booted out the way you got booted out, there'll be a lot of people now that'll be thinking, yo, like, is he not the level required? Do you know what I'm saying? Because of the manner in which he got kicked out, which was weird. And actually, statistically, he wasn't even doing that bad, was he?
No.
He wasn't. Like, he just didn't have the changing room.
Yeah, I think he had the best start to a Real Madrid manager for the last 10 or 15 years or something. Best start to a season. And then it just all fell apart. But it weren't even like mad falling apart. He went like 9 points behind like they are now, or 10 point, whatever it is. He went that far behind. He was like 3-4 points behind. Then he was going top. Then they were going top. Now they're 9 points behind him with 6 to play. Like, it's actually mad. Yeah, but this is it. Like, this is the thing with Madrid, yeah. Like, they don't score enough goals. I'm looking at the table now. Barcelona scored 85 goals. Yeah, and Real Madrid have scored 67. That ain't enough goals, mate. You ain't gonna
Brother, they spent all that money.
Yeah.
On assembling a squad with all these names, and they 20 goals less than Barca.
Yeah, and out of them 67 goals, Mbappe's got 24 of them. So there's only 43 goals between the rest of that team. That's a shambles.
Well then, so that shows that the squad has been off balanced, because now everyone else isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, shambles. Then you got the Costa and Ibra at Mallorca on 21 goals, second top scorer. Keep telling everyone about that Vedat Mariki guy. He's just annoying, bro. Like, he's just a right shit house little Kosovan Ibrahimovic, bro. But he is Kosovan Ibra, bro. He always bags.
That's actually mental, you know.
Yeah, it's only 3 goals behind Mbappe in the league, and Mallorca sat 15th. Sat 15th. They've scored 40 goals, and Mariki's got 21 of them.
Fuck you know.
Crazy, isn't it? But yeah, Real Madrid, if they lose tonight, yeah, there'll be riots, mate. They're lucky they're playing away. They're playing at Betis instead of Bernabeu.
So they've got, as it stands, they ain't really got nothing to play for.
No, not really, no. Although they are only, they're 11 points clear of Villarreal in third. So they're kind of sick. They're done. The season's finished. They're 11 points clear of third.
Damn.
Same with Atleti. Atleti have lost 4 games in a row in the league, yeah? Right, but they're still 8 points clear of 5th. So they can rest everyone for Bilbao tomorrow. And then they play us on Wednesday. They rested pretty much everyone for Elche.
Yeah, I've seen the lineup. They rested everyone. Mad thing.
Yeah. It's crazy. But this is what they do, bro. This is what they can do. Yeah, it's mad. But yeah, Real Madrid need to fix up next season, because I'm telling you right now, if they go another season without winning nothing, mate, I swear they'll burn that stadium down.
This is what I mean. They will be held to account, innit? So football's
that's why I rate that club, because they always uphold the standards. They're the only club that sticks to the standards of football. Yeah, and I've done for years. And it doesn't matter if I'm seeing people out here this week saying, people are saying that if Arteta wins the league, still sack him. Why would you sack him when you've won the league? Hello, that's what top clubs do, mate. Thanks for the trophy. See you later.
Yeah,
let's be real with it. Yeah, Ancelotti got sacked after doing a double at Chelsea. Yeah, it is what it is. Capello got sacked twice for winning the league at Madrid. Yeah, Jose's been there. Everyone gets sacked, bruv. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chelsea
for real,
under
Jose has
Abramovich was
been
sacking
gutted.
everyone. Yeah, Bayern Munich sack everyone. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Bayern
Now,
Munich,
facts, winning the league doesn't guarantee that you keep your job. As bro, like at top clubs, it depends on how you win it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bro, the fact that you man have stumbled over the line, yeah, like no matter what Arteta does now, yeah, he's cut it way too close. You know what I'm saying? Like his peak. If you lot end up winning the league, say on goal difference in the last day after having potentially the opportunity to go 12 points clear, only the other day, he's absolutely fucked it and he's got away with one. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not a reason to overlook everything else that happened. Do you know what I mean? That would be the perfect handshake and just say, "Ah, safe." You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that'd be
saying?
the perfect scenario. Win it and say thanks, I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
But he won't. Yeah, Scotty, that's spot on, bro. Yeah, Bayern Munich sacked their whole board at the parade. Yeah, do you remember that?
I do remember them getting sacked, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was the
when
final
it
game
was
of the
done.
season. The final game of
Yeah.
the season. They told Oliver Kahn he's not allowed
Oliver
to come
Kahn
to
and
the
them lot
final
to
game.
fuck off. Yeah, I remember. I didn't realize they won the league and they still did that.
Yeah, when they were putting, when they put up the stage to go and get the trophy and all that, yeah? It was the geezer they sacked, man. There was another one of their board members. They sacked him while he was on the pitch. They were like, no, what are you doing here? No, you can fuck off as well.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, they were putting up the stage for the trophy. Yeah, and they sacked one of their board members while he was stood next to it. Salihamidzic. That's
Salihamidzic, yeah.
Yeah, they sacked him on the pitch while they were putting the thing up ready to get the trophy. Yeah, they don't care, bro. Yeah, they do not care, bro. That club keep winning. Yeah, and when people say, "Oh, yeah, but it's stupid to sack when you've won," no, you're supposed to win. You're supposed to win.
No,
When you've done $1 billion quid.
Now, if you look at Arsenal finishing third, no, finishing second 3 seasons in a row, potentially this is the 4th season. If they were to win it, then it's exactly that. It's like you was meant to fucking win it, bro. Like you've been second 3 times already, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's not really like a big wow. Eventually getting over the line, you can still get sacked.
That's true. Yeah, it's true, man. Like at the end of the day, yeah, we've done $1 billion quid, Rants. How much longer does this go for? No, I don't get it. Yeah, what, we're going to throw another billion at him and hope he wins it in the next 6 years? All right, get out of it, man. Don't get a proper manager. My manager's in a final tomorrow, by the way. Mahrez FC, Ivan Toney FC, they're in their Champions League final tomorrow.
Mad.
And they put that game on 15 minutes before Arsenal. Cheers for that. Thanks.
But I can't believe they've got the FA Cup semi-finals and the Premier League on at the same time, pretty much.
Stupid, isn't it?
Like, when did they do that? Like, that's got to be a new thing.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Because normally when FA Cup's on, Premier League's not on. And if it is on, why would it be on at that same time, bro? Like,
yeah. All right, big up, they bottled again. Yeah, they did. The Cronkies did sack their NBA coach. Yeah, well, after getting them back in the playoffs, after being defending champions. Facts.
Oh, yeah, they got the Nuggets, innit?
Facts.
Crazy.
No, but this is the thing here. You're right, Rants, here with the scheduling. Yeah, this season's been weird, bro, with the scheduling. Like over here, yeah, there was no La Liga games last weekend because it was Copa del Rey final. So there's no La Liga games whatsoever. It's the Copa del Rey weekend. Yeah, but then they've had the games this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then tonight it's back like La Liga as well with Madrid. Yeah, so they just have the weekend off when it's Copa del Rey. Yeah, whether it's the 2 teams in the final. Yeah, well, if it's the League Cup final, there was Premier League games when we played the League Cup final, weren't there? I swear Tottenham played somebody. I think it was Forest. Yeah, I think Tottenham played Forest before we played the Cup final. Same day.
Okay.
Yeah, but in Spain, they don't do that. Yeah, if it's Copa del Rey weekend and it's the final, there ain't no La Liga games. It's Copa del Rey.
That's what I was
all
thinking.
Eyes on the final.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking it's weird, like that. Even the fact that they're happy to dilute the viewership, but I guess this is what happens when you sell your rights to any and everyone in it, because obviously the cup games will be on terrestrial TV, the other things will be on Sky, so it's kind of like you've got an obligation to Sky to put on a certain number of games, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. There's an obligation to have a certain amount of game weeks in England, weekends, which is why there was only 1 game on Boxing Day, because it's obligated that they have to have a weekend Obviously,
Right.
Boxing Day fell on a Friday or something, didn't it? Or Tuesday, or whatever it was. Yeah, so they had to only have one game on because they were obligated to put the games on for the weekend.
Right.
And it's embarrassing. Yeah, they dilute it away. And this is why the cups in England are shit. That's why nobody rates them. They're not for me. Yeah, but it's why nobody rates them. Because when you've got a League Cup final and you've got Premier League football on just before it, but there's people at the stadium, there's people watching around the world, and then they're going, "Now, fuck that Tottenham just lost. I ain't watching that fucking Arsenal. They might win a trophy." Yeah, whereas over here, yeah, Atleti in the final the other day against Sociedad. Yeah, no La Liga games. Everyone's watching them.
Yeah.
More viewing figures. And that's how it should be. And that's how the cups used to be when we were growing up. Cup final day. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's in the final. It's cup final day. Everyone. Nan was round, Auntie Pam was round. Everyone was round. Yeah. Everyone's having a load of food and drink and chilling and watching the game. Yeah. And, nobody cared. If your team weren't there, you didn't give a shit who won. You just wanted to see the football. It's a final.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do that still in Spain. That's why I like this league, bro. Yeah. I like that. I don't like the fact that they play their Super Cup in Saudi though. And I think I may be wrong. The chat might know. I think they've got one game coming soon that's going to be in America. I don't like that. I don't like that. But they'll probably make that one game the only game of the week. Yeah, I think they'll make that one game the only game you can watch that weekend. They'll probably have no other La Liga games that weekend. Or if it's one game week or whatever. Yeah, starting next season.
You would think so, yeah, you would think so. You'd think that they would do that just to keep the viewing figures up, innit? Because obviously, if they're going to pay for that game, then they're going to expect a certain amount of viewing figures anyway.
But this is the thing. They can't compete financially with the Premier League. Like the top teams can, like Madrid and Barca. Yeah, but the rest of them can't. Yeah, so the more money they can bring into their league, I hear it. But at the same time, it dilutes away from the actual game. Like playing in Saudi, playing in America. No, it's La Liga, bruv. It's Spanish. Yeah, but English teams to do this soon. They'll sell out soon as well.
Yeah, they said FIFA set to allow leagues to play one game outside. So yeah, it probably will be either what would it be? Do you know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be a cup final. Because
it'd be the Clasico. 100% it'd be the Clasico. It's the biggest game, isn't it?
Yeah, one Clasico, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be a Clasico. Yeah, and the geezer who runs fucking the league is a prat. So definitely he is a prat. Yeah, Tebas, absolute prat, bruv. Javier Tebas. But he'll make that Barca Madrid. But that's where we're at with football. Money, 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 money. It's not about playing football anymore, is it? It's about who can get the most money in. Yeah,
no, you're right.
That's why I like these other leagues, fans, because they've still got like same with the Bundesliga. I never really used to like the Bundesliga, but the more I watch it, I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, because you see the fans, the stadiums are lit, they're always waving the flags all the way through, and it's like old school, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. They still got affordable tickets and all these other things that their fans still feel connected to the football, innit? I think here, yeah, it's getting a bit mad now. Do you know what I mean? There's too much going on. The fucking Saturday night 8:30 games are a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an absolute shambles. Even the Friday night 8 o'clock ones are a joke, especially if you finish work and then you want to go to a game, yeah, and it's away. Like how the fuck you getting there? Like the whole thing. Back? Yeah, and how you getting home? Yeah,
because you might have to leave with 20 minutes to go to get the last train back.
Yeah, how you getting back?
Get the coach or get the club coach like that they lay on. Yeah, but then that's gonna do about 20 stops down the motorway, the different service stations down the motorway. So there you're getting back at 3 a.m. Then you've got to get up and go work again.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Like this is the thing. Yeah, over here they have games. The games this week have been kicking off at like 7 p.m. and 9:30 Spanish time. So they're finishing at like 11:30, like the late game, 11:30 at night. But they're used to that, bro. They don't go out for dinner until fucking 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, because they're all lazy bastards in this country. They all have a siesta in the afternoon. So like you can't do that in England. You can't have a game on at 9 p.m. Yeah, and on a Sunday night or a Saturday night or whatever, and then go to work knackered and then have a little siesta for 2 hours and then go back to work. You can't do that in England.
Yeah.
Which is why they do it over here, because it fits into their culture. In England, they know people are going to rock up regardless.
Yeah, of course.
And the way they sell their tickets in England, yeah, like you have to put it on the exchange if you don't want to go. Why? I bought the ticket, mate. It's my ticket. I bought the ticket for the whole year.
Yeah, I can do what I want.
Not the bums on seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over here, they don't do that shit, bro. Yeah. You buy your ticket. If you go, you go. They're starting to do it, yeah, and it will come in, yeah. But at the same time, if you go, you go. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Who cares? You paid for your season ticket, and these clubs are very slick with the way they've done that in England. Because it stops people voting with their feet. Yeah, look at when it was Wenger in, Wenger out, and there was like 10,000 people.
Yeah, you're right. You know, it does. It manipulates it because it's like, all right, cool. If you're gonna say, I'm not happy with the current manager, I'm just not coming, then they'll penalize you and just take your ticket from you.
Yeah, Kenny said to me he has to go to. I think if you don't go to 4 games on your ticket, and you don't put all 4 of them up on ticket exchange, they revoke your ticket. They revoke your season ticket.
But this is why, man, to go into the turnstiles, yeah, put your ticket
in, turn out,
and then turn and spin back around and leave.
That's what I kept telling everyone. I've been telling them for years, fans. Put your season ticket in, yeah, and say, "Oh, so I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I've just realised I left the cooker on at home. I've got to go home." I just bowled out, bro. Let's say I've had an emergency. I've got to leave. Yeah, if 10,000 people do it, not even that, 5,000 people do it. Yeah, that makes a stand straight away. There's too many people just happy to be there, Rants. I'm just happy to be there. Same at your club, same at Chelsea. I did tell everyone they're the blue Arsenal. Yeah, and they all said I had an agenda. Yeah, I told everyone their manager was crap. Agenda. Told everyone Zestoval's crap. Agenda. Yeah, Chelsea are doing it. Arsenal are doing it. Man United, Tottenham. Them 4 clubs are absolutely finished. Now, when I say finished, I mean the fan bases.
Oh yeah,
we're still nick trophies here and there. Yeah, but at the same time, the fan bases are completely done, mate. Completely finished. They will gas up any old tripe that they serve up. Yeah, they've just dropped an interview with Martinelli. Oh, of course they have. Yeah, of course they have. They've dropped an interview with Martinelli. Of course they have. Yeah, we've got to gas up Martinelli with his 1 league goal this season. Cheers, mate. Like, who cares what Martinelli has to say? How about winning a league? It's embarrassing. But this is where football's gone. They're doing this in the lower leagues as well, Rants. Yeah, with the ticket exchange thing.
You see?
Like, so, yeah, they're doing it in the lower leagues as well. I get West Brom fans in my chat. I get my brother's Derby. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they're doing it with this ticket exchange thing. Like, you have to put your ticket up if you ain't going. You get a credit back off your ticket, off your season ticket. Right? You get a credit back. But then right, so Aaron goes, right, and him and his mate sit next to each other in the upper tier. Right, his mate couldn't go one day, yeah, and he told Aaron, he goes, I put it on ticket exchange. Yeah, it was like, I can't remember what game it was. It was some shit game. It might have been Wolves. Yeah, there was an American lad stood next to him, yeah, in his mate's seat, who had bought it off ticket exchange, 315 quid. And it was about a 60 quid ticket, 50 quid ticket.
But that's the thing. When they take the ticket back, they're not even selling it at face value, are they? They're selling it at a profit as well, which is cheeky. It should kind of be at face value.
Yeah, well, they know people are so desperate to go there, they'll pay it.
Yeah, that's horrible. That, you know what I mean? If they're gonna make you exchange your ticket, they should be selling them for 45 quid or 50 quid or however much. Like,
they should sell it for face value. Face value. Yeah, see, another scam that they do is booking fee. Do you mean booking fee, bruv? Like, why are you charging me to book it? It's a computer. It's not a human doing it. It's a computer. It's computer. Like,
business, it's the business, my bro.
Maybe I should do that with my merch friends.
Man said booking fee, just slap on a little, you know
little 10 quid.
Yeah, that's it. A little 5% and that. That's nasty work still. Do you know what I mean? That's actually nasty work.
What do you make of chat? Big up Topside in the chat as well. Yeah, Anne Hathaway's carrying an Arsenal fucking shirt to wear Premier tonight. Yeah, good one.
What is all that? Anne Hathaway, how much are they paying her for her to? Because I keep seeing her name popping up, yeah. And bro, like, I've known who she is for years, yeah. And all of a sudden now her name's just associated with Arsenal. She got shares or something?
No, they're obviously paying her a few quid. She's taking an Arsenal shirt to her Premier tonight. Is she?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she got shares or something because,
hopefully
bro,
the film tanks.
Yeah, you know what I mean, because it's weird, bro. Because she's been about for a long time, so it's not like she's new around here, bro. Do you know what I mean? And Arsenal Football Club didn't just fall out the sky last week. So
do you know what I'm saying?
That man's never seen her name associated with a football club.
No, neither have I until this season. Now she's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing. Yeah, but this is what it is. All these celebrities are apparently Arsenal fans.
Oh, she's friends with the Cronkies. That's what they're saying. But the Cronkies have been there for a while, though.
They've been there fucking 20 years, Rants.
Yeah. Again, so that doesn't even make sense either.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's an Arsenal fan, Rants, in the celebrity world. Everyone's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, good one. Yeah, they're all on the payroll, bro. It's all done for that. Yeah, it's all done for £1 note. It's all done for £1 note. Look at that James Corden, yeah, and that what's her name, Selena Gomez, singing that song about the experimentals. Yeah, everyone can be bought, Rants. Yeah,
What happened with James Corden?
James Corden and Selena Gomez, yeah, we're fucking singing songs about getting your jab done, bro.
Oh,
yeah, in lockdown.
No
Do you
way.
remember that? Do you not remember that?
I don't remember that.
Bro, everyone can be paid for.
Brother, I stayed out of all that stuff. You know me, Lee, bro. I was so against that. You know what I mean? So anything to do with that, I stayed completely away from it.
Yeah, bro. They were singing and dancing in the street, doing an advert for it. Spike Lee, to be fair, is actually an Arsenal fan. I've seen him at Arsenal away at Chelsea.
Is he?
Yeah, me and Sal see him at Arsenal away, Chelsea. Unai Emery's first game away.
Amazing.
Yeah, he does actually go. Spike Lee actually goes to games in the away end.
Fair enough. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. No, but this is the thing.
What the hell would make him support Arsenal?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's sound. He was really nice. He was really sound. But bro, me and Sal see him at Chelsea, and I see him at.
He's like he's the New York Knicks tie blood. You know that? Like he literally is. The New York Knicks tie, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, man sleeps in Knicks pajamas with the headphones.
Yeah, he went tight in the Arsenal merch. Put it that way. I didn't spot him. Yeah, Tal spotted him. He was like, "That's Spike Lee." I was like, "What?" Yeah, he was like, "That's Spike Lee." And we see him at Mavropanos in the way end as well that day. But do you know what? I like it when it's like same with Noel Gallagher. Like people like him, they actually go in the away end. It's not like, oh, look at me, I'm a Ponzi fan.
No, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, yeah, he's associated himself with the club even before that they were anything to even be proud of. This is why he won't get the same stuff. But the Anne Hathaway stuff is weird, bro. Because if
Spike Lee, Tal told me that Spike Lee's been going for years because
the Cronkies have been there for ages, bro.
Yeah, Cronkies been there since 07.
Well then, so how come she's only popping up now, bro? She's popping up now. This is why, yeah, like I said, guys, yeah, when Troops had his little crash out, I didn't get it, but now I get it. Because I'm seeing loads of people. Because I'm seeing loads of people popping up now, yeah, that didn't want to know about the club when they were 8th.
That's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden it's trendy. It's in London. Oh, I'll go and catch an Arsenal game.
Yeah.
And now because you're a celebrity, they're going to invite you straight in.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad. That's actually mad. But yeah, that's Spike Lee. He's been going for years. Tal see him like early days of AFTV, right? And then obviously we've seen him at games, but Tal's seen him loads. So he actually goes. I don't know if he goes every week, but with Anne Hathaway, nah, mate, not for me. Yeah, not for me. It's like something you see some of these other celebrities sat there, like, just like, bro, you didn't support Arsenal 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's mental.
Yeah, but they all get the VIP treatment because of who they are. It's like we've given Keir Starmer a box at our club, bro. Why?
He had a season ticket anyway, so why would you give him a box?
But apparently it's not safe for him to stand in with the peasants. Not safe.
I'll be real, yeah. Like, no disrespect to football fans, but the majority of football fans don't give a toss about politics. You know what I mean?
No, they'll cuss him and say something to him. But
that's it. They're not going to put hands on. They don't care enough. You know, the manager's out there having a good time.
Yeah, and he's too high profile. Some dickhead probably will just to make a name for himself. Yeah, but then he'll go missing, bro.
Yeah, they might throw a bear. They might throw a bear at him or something like that. Maybe, you know what I mean. They might throw a bear on him. That's the most that could potentially happen.
There's a Neville the other day walking down the street.
Who's that?
Gary Neville. Did you not see Gary Neville walking with his wife down the street?
What is it? A random fan sticking it on Gary Neville? No way.
To be fair, with his wife, doing it with his wife is mad. I can't lie. Yeah. But
what did they say to him?
I can't remember. They were like, "You fucking prick," or he kept calling him a prick or something. Yeah, he was sat on the overlap, yeah, saying that the guy had some big dog. Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, right, Gary." He goes, "I should have filmed him back. I should have filmed him." Yeah, he goes, "I should have filmed him filming me." He goes, "Because nobody knows who he looks like." And I was like, "You're out with your wife, man. Just chill."
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, they were just following. This guy was just following him down the street. But if you're with your wife, bro, like that's a bit out of order, isn't it?
Bro, listen, if you see any celebrities or whatever with their family, you should leave them alone.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
See,
just
when,
out
I,
of
when I told
respect.
Wenger fuck off twice, he was on his own, bro. Actually, Ty was there both times.
You see what I'm saying? So nah, bro. I think when they're with their family, whatever you're feeling is off bounds, in it, because they're people.
Yeah, don't
bro.
do that when they're out with their families or wives and stuff like that, man. That's out of order.
That's crazy.
Doesn't matter
Do
what
know
you think
I
of
mean?
him. Like you don't,
It doesn't.
like he's out with his wife, bro.
And bro, out of respect for the wife, yeah, just don't say nothing. Do you know what I mean? Out of respect for the family, you just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, hold on a minute. Someone sent a video. Let me watch this. Let me put it on, bro. This is crazy.
I'm gonna go bathroom quick, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. What's this? Hold on a sec.
Is that Gary Neville? Wanker. 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 That's what you are, a fucking wanker. But you listen. You fucking have filmed me because you're a fucking wanker. You got fuck all to know about the working class man you have. Hey, even your own fans have turned against you because you're a fucking prick.
Oh, all that shit was because of what? Because he said something about working class, or middle class or something. No, was it working class white men or something like that? Because of the racism thing or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically talking about the rise of the far right or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then and then the racists stopped liking him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, guys. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is why you have to stay dangerous, man, them. Because, broski, if I'm with my wife, yeah, and you ever think you want to try that, broski, listen. Oh, my days, bro. You know them ones. I'm getting a 983 on the punch machine, blood. I swear down. Straight away, blood. Boom. You know them way. That's just what's happening. Man ain't even... Man said, is that Gary Neville? As soon as man heard that, man would have turned around and just went, boom! You know, that way there's a crazy one. Man ain't even waiting. You know that way there, man's not even waiting for you to say what you want to say, you know, because when man said, is that Gary Neville? A wanker. Boom! That's all man needs to just bang. You know, like that. Broski, just turn around, bang. You know what I'm saying? And follow through with the punch, bang. You know what I'm saying? You need to fall to the ground with man with the punch, boom! Is it crazy? As soon as he said, is that Gary Neville, you knew nothing good was coming. You knew it. You know what I'm saying? He was saying it like he was sizing him up. And then Gary Neville kind of looked at him like, yo, like, is it beef? And then he remembered he couldn't fight. You know what Broski, you know what's crazy? The way he called Gary Neville, yeah, you could see, yeah, that the fight or flight kicked in straight away, blood. You could see it. The way he squared, like his body shape, the way he changed, yeah. As soon as he heard, is it Gary Neville, yeah, his biology was like, yo, this is beef. And then he was like, right, come on, fight, man. You know the way there, like, man need to slow down a little bit. You know them ones, because he let his wife walk ahead, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Nah, Gary's a bad man. Like, brother, look. Nah, bro, hey, nah, man need to run it back, you know. This is too funny. This is too funny, bro. Like, you, man, we need to, like, bruv, like, watch this, yeah. Look how crazy this is. Look how crazy this is, yeah. Hold on.
Is that Gary Neville?
Watch this. Look, he looks.
Wanker.
And then here's that look. And then he stops. Like, you know when man said what? Man said wanker. You heard what man said, but you're asking again. You know what I mean? This is when the right hand just go boom. Like this.
Wanker.
He said what? Wanker. That is when you just step over. Boom. No more words. Because man's wife is still kind of walking away. He said it again, you know. It's crazy.
He said on the overlap, he reckons the geezer had a really big dog with him and it looked a little bit vicious and he was a bit worried to go over.
But brother, it's
and he
crazy.
said, I should have pulled out my phone and
something.
filmed him, he said.
You can still say something though, bro. Big man thing. Look at this.
Is that Gary Neville? Wanker.
There it is. Look, see? Am I saying what?
Wanker. Wanker.
And then he just stood still, bro. Like,
look at the geezer with his missus.
The guy's right next to him. The guy's right next to him. Brother, look at him. Brother, the fact that, yeah, his whole body, yeah, is not in the frame, that means the guy's close enough to him, bro. If you know distance, yeah, if a man's holding a phone at at you, yeah, and you can't get your whole body in it, he's close enough. You know that one?
He was within 2.5 foot of him. Comfy.
He was, because you can't see his whole body. So that means man's close enough, yeah, that you can smell man's breath, rude boy. Because look,
you don't hold your phone right up there when you're filming someone, do you? You hold it there.
Bruv, that's what I'm saying, Lee, bro. You can't see his feet and you can't see the top of his head. That means the brer was close enough.
That's what you are, a fucking wanker.
He's right next to him, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He's right there. Look at this. He's right there. Come on.
You wanker.
And he's right next to him.
But listen,
Right there.
you fucking have filmed me because you're a fucking wanker.
Right
You got
next to
fuck all to know about the working class man you have. Hey, even your own fans have turned against you.
Look how close he is, bruv. Talk about fucking dog. I ain't no dog.
Yeah,
You know
where's
what
the dog?
I ain't no fucking dog. What was the dog? What's the dog doing? Smoking a spliff. Where's the dog?
Maybe it was Winder Dog.
Brother, bro, the way he stopped, yeah, he stopped. He
What?
knew what it was.
What?
Because, bro, listen, the thing is, if a man calls you a wanker, you know what you heard, did it? Then he stopped and said, what? The man said it again. And then he just stayed frozen. You know, like that. That's what killed me. Do you know what I mean? He didn't say nothing back. He just stayed frozen. If he heard wanker and he just kept walking, that's what he probably should have done. Do you know what I'm saying?
You should have just carried on walking.
You should have just kept walking.
Yeah, just
You're with your wife.
With your wife.
Big man thing. If you're with your wife and you stop, bro, you have to ride out now.
Yeah, because now she's thinking you're a pussy.
That's what I'm saying. Once you're with your wife, you either got to keep walking, or when you stop, you need to do that maddest Steven Seagal thing, bro, and break man's arm or something. You know what I mean? That you can't just stand there and just
do the slide back and boom, there's a vacant seat here, man.
Man just froze, like, do you know what I mean? And the man said there's a dog there. I didn't see no dog, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man saw the guy had the phone in your face. He was so close to you, your whole body wasn't even in the camera shot.
Because if he's holding the dog on the lead, yeah, then how has he gone from one side to the other side without him tripping over the dog?
I have no idea, bro. Like, I don't think there was a dog, Lee. I'll be honest.
There was no dog. It just sounded good, though, innit?
I don't think there was a dog, mate. Do you know what I mean? I think the geezer probably was an old brother with, like, fat guy with bare tattoos, and he thought he
tattoos on his head.
Yeah, you know it, innit? You know the kind of guy is, you don't know nothing about the bruv. Man got a tattoo on his eyelids and that. Man said, yeah, I don't want this, bro. You know what I mean? He definitely said, I don't want this. That's why he should have kept walking. You know what I'm saying? Brother, as soon as he heard the wanker, man should have done a little, seen the guy, said, nah, I don't want this, keep going. You know the way that that's what he needs to do. Just keep walking. Keep walking.
There's definitely no dog in that clip, bro. And
Hell no.
If you're walking a dog, you have the dog, yeah, on the lead, right? Because the dog ain't going to be walking down the street on its own. Yeah,
hell no.
Especially when there's loads of people and there's roads and stuff like
bro,
that.
Bro, look at the height of the camera, yeah? The camera showed Gary Neville's whole body, yeah, up until like his head was cut off and his ankles were cut off. There's no dog there, bro.
He said on the overlap, at the beginning of the overlap, yeah, he said there was this big dog and he went, like, he sat down on the stool, didn't it, yeah? On that Stick to Football podcast, yeah, and he goes, and he's making up the dog was nearly as tall as the stool. He goes,
why could we not see the dog, yeah, the whole time, bro? Do you know what I mean? And if your dog's that big, a lot of the time the dog's walking the owner, bro. That camera looked quite steady to me. He didn't look like he was holding a lead to stop a dog from doing anything. I can't lie. It looked like
literally said the dog. He goes, he had a really big dog. Yeah, and that's why I just thought, no, I'm with my wife.
I think the brother was gonna smoke him, and he just didn't want it, and that's fine. You know what I mean? That's completely fine. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? But the way he froze, yeah, when he said what second time, he turned and then he looked at it and he said, "Nah, I don't want this."
He was, oh shit, he's got tattoos on his head, bro. I ain't dealing with him.
Tattoos on his fingers and that. You know what I mean? You should keep walking, bro. Just keep walking. You know what I mean?
Tattoos down his arm that are all faded, like my old man's, well, because he's had them so long, they're just all faded.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. If the brother's walking a dog, that means the dog's in front of him. So when you look at the corner of your eye,
if it's a big dog, the dog, like you said, is walking you. It's either a pit bull, a Rottweiler, whatever it may be. It's walking you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if the dog's in front of him, when you look over, you see there's a big dog. You just keep walking. You just keep walking.
He's just like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that dog. He said that he thought he was going to let the dog go at him because he was holding the dog and he thought he was going to let the dog go at him. He said.
So how come the camera wasn't moving?
That's what he said. I swear, that's what he said. I watched that whole
And the dog
episode.
wasn't barking. If a dog's gonna attack you, yeah, it's gonna bark like.
So
I've
I'm
never
saying.
seen a dog, yeah, just run at a man just in stealth mode, blood, and just rip someone. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, normally when dogs are gonna attack, they bark. Bro, I've been chased by multiple dogs, bro, and it's never been in silence. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So I don't know no dogs that just be out here doing the ninja thing and just running up on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen a dog.
He said that. He said at the start of that overlap, he said he had this really big
Come
dog.
on.
Yeah, and in the way he was holding it, I thought he was going to let it at me. That's what he said. You know, like, if you can make up a better story than that, why don't you just say
I
the geezer was
thought it's
hench?
some
I didn't
ninja
want it. I
dog,
was
you
with my
know?
wife, and I realised like the geezer's a lump. It's not worth getting
Yeah.
into an altercation with him on the street. I'm going to a premiere or wherever, or a movie or whatever he was going to with my wife. Why wouldn't you just say that? Why did he even have to address it?
Bro, this is crazy.
Don't even address
man.
it.
Nah. Man, Gary Neville
bro.
saw the dog in the ninja slippers and thought, nah.
Scrappy Doo. Yeah, tell him that. It's Scrappy Doo.
Hey, bro, this is funny, you know. Man had the ninja slippers on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the sword on his back. He said, nah, fuck this. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah, dude. He was like, this dog's creeping up on me, man. I've got to get out of it. Like, I get out of it. This guy's full of shit.
Nah, he's mental, bro. He should have just kept walking and nobody would have laughed, you know, because we know Gary Neville's not on anything, blood. He had to call Roy Keane for Patrick Vieira, bro. We know that Roy Keane, like, we know that Gary Neville's not on stuff.
Yeah, facts.
It's the fact that he stopped is what's crazy, innit? So when you stop like that, come on, bro.
Especially
what
when
I
you're
mean?
with your missus.
Yeah, trust me. You got to throw a feint or something, like, you know what I mean? Like nothing. Like nothing. You know what I mean? Nah, it's mad. I can't lie. So I don't really know, innit? Like, but nah, I didn't even know that happened, guys. So safe for that. You know what I mean? The man's not on Twitter like that. That's crazy.
Crouching Neville, creeping dog. You know
I said, is that Gary Neville? You know what I mean, bro? Just keep going, brother. Keep going.
Nah, it's crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
it is? Man, I said, is that Gary Neville? You can't even have a date night with your missus and that. That's crazy. I'm hiring security after that one. You know what I mean? That's a bit.
Yeah, this is about there's loads of YouTubers that have security. Man.
Yeah, it's tense, bro. You know what I mean? Is that Gary Neville? Fuck it, hell. You know what I mean?
Then he turns around, it's like, oh shit, he's a big lump.
That's what I mean. Fuck you know, man. I said, who's asking? Yeah, say no more. Nothing, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I can't lie, man. Poor Gary, man. No, I said, I know he was getting bantered, though. Yeah, I know Carragher was ripping him. I don't care. Yeah.
Carragher weren't even on the show. Yeah,
See?
He went on the show that day.
Bro, trust me, Carragher definitely bantered him. Is it? Nah, Carragher definitely bantered him for that.
Oh, 100% he's getting cooked in the group chat.
Yeah.
He's getting rinsed in the group chat.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? 100%.
The thing is, like, when you look around, you see, like, if he's made out, I swear that on there, you know, when they do that show, they all sat in the stalls, didn't they? Yeah, right, Carragher, all of them, yeah? Right? Carragher and Scholes weren't on this one, right? But they sat there and they're on the stalls, and he made out, and he was talking to one of the producers or whatever, and he said, yeah, he had this really big dog, it was up here or something, and he goes, the way he was holding it, you know, I'm slightly paraphrasing, but same shit. He goes, the way he was holding it, I thought he was going to let the dog at me. Bro, he's holding the camera.
The dog would be barking, bro.
The dog would be barking number one. And if the dog's that high up, the guy's being pulled and the camera's
But that's
going
what I'm
like
saying.
this.
The camera was steady, bro. It's not like man was kind of, bro, the camera weren't jerking and that. Man was there. Man saw you. You know what I'm saying? Man was close enough to you that your whole body was not in the camera shot, which means he was near enough touching distance. There's no dog, bro.
That comment's funny. Carragher would have spat on the dog.
Oh, man said Carragher would have spat at the dog. It's crazy, you know. Yo, brother, hey, this chat is fucked. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you lot are nuts, bruv. You know what I mean? You lot are fucking nuts. Are you doing the Madrid Betis game? They want to know.
Yeah, I need to set that up, actually.
Man said, yeah, hey, brother, man said Carragher would have spat at the fucking dog. Is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
There was no dog. There was no dog, bro. There was literally no dog, bro.
Oh, bro, that's it. No, facts. We need the CCTV. Yeah, I mean,
VAR.
We need the CCTV, bro, because I'm not having that. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely not having that. That's preposterous, bruv. Hey, that's too funny.
He then said he wished he pulled his phone out and filmed the guy because then everyone could have seen who he was.
Nah, because then again, yeah, that's like So you're with your wife, man.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. You're going out to a nice evening out. I think it was a premiere or something he was going to, he said. Premiere or a movie or something. Yeah, or premiere for a movie, whatever. And it's just like, bro, just keep walking, innit? Just don't even engage. Just keep walking.
No, 100%. Because at the end of the day, if you're with your family, just keep it moving. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that guy's an idiot. Like, do you know what I mean? The guy's an idiot anyway, because it's just like, why would you even do that? The fact that a guy could see you with your wife and still do that, you know he's not all right upstairs anyway. So if you stop, yeah, so if you stop, you got to be on like smoking, like boom, jawline just flying off.
Yeah, but maybe the guy was, and that's probably why he shit his pants. But
yeah, but that's why he should have just kept walking, bro, and no one would be laughing. I'm only laughing because
he wouldn't have even uploaded the video, that guy.
Yeah. Bro, I'm laughing because you stopped. If you kept walking, you would have been doing exactly what I expected you to do, and I wouldn't find it funny. But it's funny because you stopped, like you thought about trying to fight, man, and then you thought, nah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you tried to do the thing in front of the wife and says, actually, nah. You know what I mean? I forgot who you was.
This chat is tap, man. Said EDL Bruiser.
Man said the working class. My man fully spoke for the whole working class, you know. Like he said, yeah, like this is how we all think, Gary. You know what I mean? Like, it's mad.
Yeah, you've even lost your closest supporters now, Gary.
Like, brother, you know the way there. Like, bro, man's a multi-millionaire. Do you think he gives a fuck? He ain't running for fucking parliament.
Yeah, he couldn't give two flying fucks what anyone thinks from.
Do you know what I mean? Like, man's going on like Gary's like running a fucking campaign right now. He's not on a press run. Now he's just going out with his missus, like. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why that man was going on like Gary was running for mayor of Manchester or something. He don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's crazy. The thing is, yeah, when you put yourself on the internet, we know this because we've been doing it for years, Rants, yeah? Yeah. Your opinions get criticised. Yeah, and people don't like stuff that we say. Doesn't matter who you are. Good, bad, or indifferent. People are always going to slag you off, death threats, all of this 100%. Yeah, try and kick off and give it a big one. And it's just the life on the internet, isn't it? The reality is, in real life, most people ain't going to be walking up to you when you're with your missus.
The point is, in real life, yeah, man don't get that. Man only get that online. Man, I've got nothing but love in person. I've never, ever had somebody come up to me in 10 years and do what they did to Gary Neville. Never. You know what I'm saying?
When I see all the lads running up the street the other day in Marbella, bro. Yeah, there was like 20 pieces in Marbella. It was just pure love.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
I was like, oh shit, I'm outnumbered here. And I'm outnumbered.
That's real hatred, you know.
Yeah, facts.
With his wife, man said, "Bun your wife, bro." I have to get this off my chest right now. You know,
it's the only opportunity I've had to see him. I'm gonna say it.
Man said, "Listen, I might never see this guy again. This is my moment, fam." Do you know what I'm saying? Man, I had to let you know that we don't like you. That's crazy. You know?
When I see all these geezers running up the street the other day, yeah, fucking, they were on fire. They were cool, man. Yeah, I was like, I'm with my sister, my bird, my niece, and my nephew. I was like, I'm totally outnumbered here. They were like me, innit?
I believe thought it was over, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, my sister's just landed. I ain't seen her for 5 years.
That's crazy, you know.
It was just pure love. It was just pure vibes. It always is when people see you, bro. Like when I've been to games, I've had people giving it the big one in the background, like you fucking Wenger and Wenger out days and all that.
Oh, bro.
Like everyone I've seen out here that's like on holiday, pure love, bro. Yeah, and even like at games, most of the time, like the odd dickhead every now and again just gives it the big one. Ain't no one done nothing.
Facts.
Like they just shout from a distance. Yeah, same with VAF TV, and you probably had it when you was going on that channel as well, isn't it? Like you get people walking past shouting shit.
Yeah, but you would only get that when we lost. You wouldn't get that when we won.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When we won, people were jumping in front of the camera and celebrating with us, and then when we lost, it was because of us that
it's your fault.
We lost. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro.
That is so true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so true, bro.
It just doesn't make sense, bro. You know what I mean? Like some of the best times man had, yeah, when Ollie first came in and we was winning, loads of people you never saw before were jumping in front of the camera and celebrating with us. Do you know what I'm saying? So to then try and frame that as toxic and negative when we're losing, it's like, no, because we had the same energy when we were winning. It was just the other way around. Do you know what I'm saying? So like these people
it's a results business. Like if you lose, you're going to be pissed off, but at the same time, there's ways of losing. So like Arsenal fans are doing the copium because we played well at the Etihad, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah, they can say what they want, man. So I don't really care. However, at the same time, Yeah, I didn't think we played well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we played all right. It was a better performance than what we've been used to in the last couple of weeks. That's the only reason it's looking like a great performance, because the rest of them have been shit recently.
Yeah, but celebrating good performances when you lost a must-win game is pure cope, like.
Yeah, the context, top giving the buzzword, the context of that game, that's like us coming up to your ground, on a title decider when Fergie and Wenger were in charge.
Yeah.
And then we lose and we go, I don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't matter, we played better.
We played well. Like, it's like, well, we gave a good account of ourselves. Fuck off, man.
Like if we had played against like if it weren't that game, like let's say we played against, I don't know, let's say it was Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago. The Bournemouth game, If we had played Bournemouth 2 weeks ago and we had shot after shot after shot and their keeper was making weldy, blocks on the line and everything were in the crossbar, the post. Yeah, you could go, okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but to do it in that game was weird to me. But it is what it is. It's like when people say they're taking a positive out of a loss, why can't I take a negative out of a win then? Yeah,
bro,
because
I've
you
done
can
it
win a
many
game
times,
and the player can still be
I've done it
shit,
many
innit?
times, taking negatives out of wins, bro. Like even the Chelsea game, I thought we won, but I saw things that alarmed me about the performance.
I've been saying it all season. Like, we're not playing well.
Yeah.
And eventually it's going to catch up. Yeah. Oh, just be happy we're top of the league. Yeah, we scammed 2 own goals against Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but just be happy we're top. We're top. We're in a final. Like, okay, cool. How's that working out now then? Because we lost that and now we're not top.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these men just jump on everything in hope. Yeah, because they've backed to dead horse for 3 years or 6 years as it is.
Fact.
Yeah. And they can't accept that he ain't good enough. Whereas I'd accept that if he wins the league, fair fucking play to him and I'll give him a round of applause. Well done, mate. Yeah, if he wins the Champions League, I'd give him a statue. First manager to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, all the goals have dried up, matey. Facts.
Thanks. And no, I haven't seen the Rafinha and Caicedo vid, my bro. I haven't seen it, bro. I haven't been on Twitter for ages, bro. Like, I haven't been on for ages. When was the last time I was on Twitter? I don't know. It's probably laughing at Arsenal. So it's probably when they lost to Bournemouth. Let me check. When was the last time I've been on Twitter? I don't know, bro.
Me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I ain't been on Twitter since 5 days ago. 5 days ago. Yeah, that was when you lost to Bournemouth. But yeah, I haven't seen anything.
That was City. That was the City game.
City, sorry. Yeah. So I haven't seen anything, bro. I ain't seen anything, no Rafinha thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, me and Matty were sat on the pod the other day. Matty was going through the last time our players scored goals, man. It was funny.
Yeah. Bro, the goals have dried up, man. And this is the maddest thing about the Arsenal situation. Not only have the goals dried up, but I was saying to Deluded as well, yeah, you've only conceded 3 less goals than Man City. So your amazing defense has dried up as well. At the same time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. Like, we're still beating Chelsea's record.
Oh, man, that feels like a long way away, innit, Lee, bro?
We're 11 goals over that, by the way, with 5 to play.
Yeah.
I see somebody. This is how bad the cope is in this fan base. Yeah, they're saying, that one of the narratives I see the other day. How comes Man City are top on goals scored? Yeah, we're not top on less goals conceded.
Because the game's about scoring goals.
That's exactly what it is. You have to score goals. Yeah, and then they're saying, oh, it could go down to a playoff. That's what they're saying.
No, it will go down to goals scored, and Man City have scored.
Then they go down to head to head.
It will just go down to goals scored.
We ain't beaten them; they've beaten us, so we're fucked again.
It will go down to goals scored. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it will go down to if it has to. And they've already got a 3-goal head start.
It ain't going that far.
Yeah, it's not going that far, but they've got a 3-goal head start. So, for argument's sake, if it goes down to goals scored, you need to win 3-0 tomorrow, mate.
I don't think we're winning 3-0. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win.
No, me neither.
It wouldn't surprise me if we don't beat Fulham after that either. Yeah, and then they'd be in a cup final. They'll be in the FA Cup final. This could be their second most successful season or joint second most successful season under Pep.
Yeah.
Because they can do a domestic treble. They've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how have we allowed them to go on the 16? And like we said earlier in the show, 16 games domestically unbeaten. Yeah, that's crazy. And if they come out of this with a treble, domestic treble, that's mad. Yeah, just fold the club. No, I'm being serious.
This comment here, yeah, did I see? Someone said that Wayne Rooney just posted the interview, so I haven't seen it, my bro. And I don't know about this two legends stuff. Who's the last Man United legend to not win a league? Who's the last one? No, I'm being honest.
Two legends.
I'm being honest. Like, honestly, yeah, there's Man United fans in the chat right now, yeah? Who's the last Man United legend to not win a league? Because the last Man United legend was Robin van Persie because he won us the league, innit? After that, we haven't had a legend play for our team. We haven't.
Two legends.
Like, we haven't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't had a legend play for our team, yeah? Post 2013. Because we haven't. No, De Gea's won trophies, so De Gea doesn't count. De Gea's won leagues. He doesn't count.
That's
like, there's no legends, yeah, that have played for Manchester United post 2013 that weren't there before, because we haven't won a league since then. So there's no legends. Do you know what I'm saying? All these other guys can be cult heroes and that. Do you know what I mean? Casemiro's a cult hero. He's not a legend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, these men are not legends if they ain't won us a league, bro.
Harry Maguire.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You just can't be a legend if you ain't won us a league, bro, or even a Champions League. Like, what? You won us a fucking League Cup. You're a legend. Get the fuck out of here. That don't even make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Pogba's not a legend. Fucking Zlatan's not a legend. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking Alexis, all these other guys that come from, bro, they're not legends. None of these guys are legends. They're not legends, bro, because they ain't won leagues for us. They ain't won Champions Leagues for us. You can't be a legend because you won a League Cup, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, same with Ramsey. Ramsey's not an Arsenal legend. He's an FA
like,
Cup
you can't
legend.
be a legend because you got good stats. Like, for me, you need to win us stuff. That's what makes you a legend, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because when it's all said and done, yeah, football fans remember winning things. That's what they remember. Do you know what I mean? I remember how it felt in 99. I remember how it felt in 2008. And I was young and I still remember that feeling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't remember a season that a player had, like the stats they had. Yeah, cool, you remember that, but you don't feel any way about it. No. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel no way about it. Like, I remember like players scoring goals and that. I remember Van Nistelrooy scoring goals, but I remember him scoring goals because he was winning stuff, bro. And we didn't win loads, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, we was actually challenging on that. Like, bro, Van Nistelrooy, I remember Champions League nights and that, bro. Like, I don't remember
his name to me ever again.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I remember Van Nistelrooy because there was a feeling attached because we was in the hunt for things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's our highest
league? He was competing and he was still a good.
We was in the hunt for things, bro. Like, what's our highest league position? We've had our lowest league position, yeah, with my man with the captain's armband. So he can't be a legend to me.
You've had your worst run, bro.
Lee, we finished 15 last season and we lost 2 European Cup finals with him as a captain. How can he be a legend to me?
Can't be. League Cup and an FA Cup, right? That's what a hero.
Doesn't work like that for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, what makes someone a legend, yeah, is completely different to everyone. Everyone's got their right to dictate what they call a legend and not a legend. But if you fucking achieve your best career numbers at the expense of my football team, you're not a legend. You know what I mean?
And the team that he left has won since. Won trophy titles. One title.
You're not a legend, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
You sold him, they sold him, they won the league.
Yeah, you're a cult hero. Like, we got songs for you and that, but you didn't win us nothing. Do you see what I mean? Like, you didn't win us nothing. You didn't contribute to us winning anything of any merit. So
they're talking about being player of the season, Rants.
Yeah.
How's he player of the season, like, for the Premier League? How can you give Bruno player of the season?
The numbers, isn't it? It's just like, if I look right now, yeah, Marcus Rashford, for instance, yeah, like, academy player, played for Man United, contributed this, that, and the other. He's not a club legend, bro. Like, he's not. And he's been at the club for what, the best part of a decade. He's not a legend.
Yeah, 2017 his debut was, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's not a legend. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking Wenger gave him a career.
Bro, that's it. And he had, what, a 30-something plus goal season. He's not a legend, though. So what, you're a legend because of assists? You're a legend because of assists? Get the fuck out of here. How does that make sense? I can be a legend because of assists, bro.
He's more of a Barca legend than he is a Man U legend because he's about to win a league at Barca.
It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Rashford can be a cult hero if you want him to be a cult hero. I wouldn't even go that far. Do you know what I mean? But people's kids be buying Rashford shirts, so fair play. You know what I mean? But for me, like, you need Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues at a club like Man United to be a legend.
Facts.
Like, if Bruno put up them stats at fucking Everton, cool, you're an Everton legend. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is Man United.
I wouldn't
bro.
even go that far. It depends how old you are as an Everton fan, because they were competing and winning stuff in the 80s.
Very true. Very
They were
true.
winning titles in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they did, if we didn't have a European ban, they probably would have won the Champions League or the European Cup as it was then. Because they were
Again, you could be right. Do you know what I mean? I just used Everton because that's just what came into my mind.
No, you're right though. Yeah, like in this era, in the Premier League version, of football. Yeah, if he was at a club like Everton or Fulham or somewhere like that with the numbers he's posting, you go, yeah, cool. Legend.
No, but again, Kane is not an exception because of the kind of club that Spurs.
Kane didn't win fuck all.
They didn't win nothing, but
he's
the
a
reason
Bayern
why
Munich
Kane is a legend.
He's a Bayern Munich legend.
Kane won golden boots at Tottenham, yeah. They got to a Champions League final. They exceeded, what they should be doing. And the truth is, if they didn't have Harry Kane's goals, they'll be in relegation battles every fucking
which is
every
what they are.
season. You know what I mean? And they're in one right now.
Look at them.
You see what
Look
I'm
at
saying?
the last 2 seasons since he's gone.
2 seasons since Harry Kane's gone, they've been in fucking relegation battles both seasons. Do you know what I mean? Like, so Harry Kane's goals meant something. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them things where Man United's expectations need to be challenging for majors.
Yeah, you should, as Man United, to be called a legend, bro. Look at the players you've got at your club, man. Don't even need to reel them all off. We'll know.
But this is what I'm saying. So you can't give legendary status to someone that hasn't been the catalyst in us winning things. And you've been to 2 European Cup finals and didn't turn up in either of them.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you can't be a legend, bro, because, like, you know what's funny about Roy Keane, yeah? Like, everyone loves Roy Keane because Roy Keane's Roy Keane, yeah? But everyone remembers them European performances when we won. Everyone remembers those performances. Exactly. Like, bro, man put the team on his back knowing that he wasn't even going to be in the final, bro. Like, you need a performance like that. Roy Keane's got so many of those. That was one of the best
performances I've ever seen from a player, by the way.
Precisely. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we look at David Beckham's performances against
final 99, midfield, in centre midfield, run the whole game, bro, and that was a prime Bayern Munich.
Thank you. Yeah. There you go. You don't even support Man United, and you can tell me these performances. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because they're iconic, bro. You remember that shit, bro. Everyone remembers us winning the league at White Hart Lane, and we'll remember us winning the league at your ground.
Well, exactly.
Iconic performances, bro. Yeah. Does anyone remember TT stepping on the pitch when we won the league at your ground? Oh no, he weren't in the squad. He was injured. Yeah, was Pires there? Oh no, he was injured as well. Did Bergkamp get off the bench? No, he sat on the bench because he was fucking injured as well. And we still won the league.
But this is the
everyone
point.
Remembers Wiltord and Kanu, bruv.
This is the point.
Everyone remembers Overmars scoring at your ground.
This is the fucking point. So how can you be a club legend if you don't have performances like that? You can't be. No, because that's what makes you a legend. Legendary moments, bro.
What's his iconic performance at your club?
I don't know. You have to ask these guys. I don't know.
Scamming a penalty against fucking Newport.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, what are the equivalent Bruno performances to Roy Keane, the Roy Keane's performance or Beckham's performance? Like, all these performances.
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney, millions of performances that Wayne Rooney's done. Do you know
Everyone
what I mean?
remembers Wayne Rooney's goal against Newcastle when he was arguing with the ref and slapped it top bins on the volley.
Man, remember his Fenerbahce hat trick. Everyone remembers. Man, remember the overhead against Man City. Like, there's so many moments. Yeah, like what are the Bruno moments that make him a legend, bro? What are they?
And that Champions League debut. Yeah, he took the free kick off of Giggsy and Scholes. He said, "Move out the way, I'm here."
Bro,
yeah,
that's
bro, it's crazy, isn't it?
You know, like I remember Scruffy Rooney, you know, on his debut. Man's shirt was ripped and everything. Man,
yeah, baggy shirt, ripped, yeah.
Bro, man,
just looking like he's just come out the fucking trenches, bro.
Come on, bro. Like,
all three of them goals were cold as well.
Rooney was so scatty, bro. Like, nearly every game, his socks used to end up by his ankles and that, like, just falling down, like scruffy player, like, do you know what I mean? Just put himself about, proper baller. So, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, bro, what man need to understand is, how can you be a club legend and you don't have one legendary performance, bro? Like, I feel like no matter whether you're a fan of his or not a fan of his, I feel like that is logic that you should be able to understand.
Yeah. See, I don't particularly rate him. Yeah, I think he's pretty shit, if I'm honest. Yeah. However, the one thing I'll say, yeah, in a shit Man United team, yeah, like so they were talking about this on the overlap that Gary Neville mentioned the dog and that, yeah. I was talking about this the other day on Stick to Football, whatever it's called. Yeah, and they were asking who player of the season is, and I think Neville said Bruno, I think. Yeah. But then Roy Keane said Bernardo Silva. He goes, to stand out, yeah, with all of them top players and still be the best player at that club with all the top players. He goes, Bruno's standing out in a team that ain't really doing much.
Yeah, but I would argue that he's not really standing out. He's only, the reason why he's standing out is purely numbers. It's not performances, because he's not the best player on the pitch in any of these games that he's getting these stats in. Right. Because he's not outperforming. Yeah, he's not outperforming Casemiro. He's not. Do you know what I mean? He's not outperforming players. He's just getting numbers, bro. Like even this Bruno and Stevie G comparison, bro. Stevie G's got cup final fucking goals, blood.
That guy played it right wing back in the Champions League final, 3-0 down, second half. I'm fucking
bro. Like Stevie G has so many moments for Liverpool, bro. Like that you don't even know. I don't support Liverpool. I don't support Liverpool, and there's so many Steven Gerrard moments that I remember.
West Ham goal in the final at Wembley, bro. Against West Ham, where he slapped it from 40 yards out.
Didn't he get a brace in that game?
I think so. Yeah, he slapped it on the fucking caught that ball so sweet, 40 yards out, and they won it. Yeah, the Champions League final against Ancelotti's AC Milan, prime AC Milan, bro. 3-0 down at half time. They put him at wing back, at right wing back, and he run the whole game, bro.
Crack, bro. Steven Gerrard, bro. Scruff of the next Stevie G, bro.
Galatasaray. I swear it was Liverpool fans. I swear it was Galatasaray, yeah, where he slapped an absolute mad goal, yeah, to qualify him, and it was like last minute or something. I swear it was a quarter final with Champions League.
I think
that was the same season that they went to the final. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scholesy has got iconic moments. All right, it was Olympiacos. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah? But Paul Scholes has got iconic moments. We all remember the goal against Aston Villa, bro, on that volley.
But Scholes got so many moments. But again,
Scholes bad boy.
But again, yeah, it's like Paul Scholes, yeah. It's not just Paul Scholes' moments, yeah. It's the fact that Paul Scholes, there were a lot of times where he didn't get assists, yeah, but everyone unanimously agreed, yeah, that he was the best player on the pitch. There's so many games of those. Like, man will say, Scholes bossed the game. Forget the goals, because Scholes was bossing games without
really score many goals.
Yeah.
But when he did, they were big goals.
He scored bangers. But Scholes was bossing games, blood. Like, I can count on one hand the amount of performances I've seen with Bruno. I said he was absolutely unplayable today. Like, he's not that kind of player.
The same with Odegaard.
Yeah, he's not that kind of player. So because of that, yeah, same with Giggsy. Giggsy would boss games, yeah, get no goals, no assists, boss them. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're different kind of players. He's impacting games because he's getting stats. But when man are not leaving the pitch and saying, oh yeah, he's absolutely demolished the other team today. He's not that kind of player. So with that in mind, yeah, the stats alone, they're not memorable, bro. Like, because he's getting, like, bro, how many times have you seen Bruno get 2 assists? One from a free kick, one from a corner, yeah? But man are not remembering the game. Like, we're not saying, oh my God, like, he's been incredible today. No, they're saying, Bruno's got stats again today. That's not the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the same thing as being unplayable. Like, you had 2 decisive moments in the game, but you wasn't the best player on the pitch, bro. Do you know what I mean? I saw fucking Sander Berg absolutely rip you apart against Fulham, and we got away with it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I've seen this guy getting run ragged by Newport County.
Bro, it's crazy.
And then scamming and diving for a penalty.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. So I think that people need to understand, yeah, like getting stats, yeah, doesn't mean you played well. And not getting stats doesn't mean you didn't play well.
Harry Maguire's got more iconic moments than him at Man United.
Hey, bro, you're not
Let's
even
just be real with it.
You're not even wrong.
And I can't stand your club, but bro,
is CR7 a Man United legend? Of course he is. Of course CR7's a Man United legend, bro. Do you know
Harry Maguire scored that header against Lyon last season, right, to get you to the final? When you were losing at home to Lyon, do you remember? And then Harry Maguire. I
remember more Harry Maguire knee slides than Bruno iconic moments at Man United. If
That's
I'm
a sick knee slide as well.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
He's got the best knee slide in world football, bro. He just carries on.
Bro,
It's true though.
Harry Maguire's got more of those moments, yeah, at the end of games where man's just done a win and man's sliding on his knee, and you're just like, Harry Maguire, bro, crazy.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there going, now they fucking scammed another win.
And
Yeah,
Harry
I thought you were
Maguire
out.
ain't no fucking legend, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he ain't. But when you need a goal, yeah, Harry Maguire turns up. more
He
times than
has
him.
popped up with some important goals, bro. He has.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so was Scott McTominay as well.
Yeah, Scott McTominay. Yeah, thanks. But he ain't a legend to your club.
No, hell no. Do you know what I mean?
But
He's
he
not even
always
a
pops
quote.
up with goals, isn't it? Like when you need one, bang, he turns up.
Yeah, but this is the point, and this is why, yeah, just because somebody's put up good numbers for your club, it doesn't make them a legend, because it's like, what came off the back of that? Like, what did they do in the big moment?
Harry Kane's goals are irrelevant at Tottenham.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, they are irrelevant.
But
You're
him
right.
personally, it's a great achievement, and he'll go down as a legend of their club because they're shit, and they've always have been, and always will be. But
you look at Wazza, for instance. Wazza is all-time top goal scorer, yeah, but brother, look at what he won. Do you know what I mean?
Is he your top goal scorer?
I think he is, yeah.
United?
I think he is.
Wow.
United and England.
Yeah, for England. Is he
He's United and
United? Wow.
Yeah. United and England. I think Wazza is, yeah. Wazza is.
I never knew he was top scorer for United. That's crazy.
Bro, but he played for us. So look how many years he played for us.
Yeah, but look how many players you've had at that club, bro.
Yeah, but
Like,
Wazza's a monster.
He was unplayable, bro. I fucking hated him. Yeah, you just could not stop him. When he wanted it, you just ain't getting near him, bro.
Yeah, but he scored all those goals, but look what we won. This is why he's undisputed legend. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
bro, he can
all them
literally
goals,
windmill all the way around Manchester, bro, and everyone's just going to bow down. Pause.
Yeah, if he scored all them goals, yeah, and we was finishing between 8th and 15th, yeah, we'll be like, all right, cool. You're a club legend, but we're a shit club now. You know them ones, because you get it. Like, we're not Man United. We're not Man United. Like, Bruno's got these numbers in the era where we're not really Man United. Like, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you judge it by Man United standards, this ain't it. This ain't enough. Do you get it? Like, by Man United standards, and Man United standards are supposed to be Real Madrid standards. By those standards, yeah, if Real Madrid, yeah, was finishing 15th in the league, yeah, but Isco was getting fucking 20 assists and that, they're not going to say, oh, Isco's a fucking legend. They'll be like, yo, we're shit, bruv. What's this? Do you get what I mean?
But Isco's like a baller as well.
Like, man can't be gassing penalties, corners and free kick, because most of man's assists, yeah, and goals are set pieces, bro, if you combine them all. Like.
And not only that, yeah, that's 7-0, facts. And Busby Way, facts, 7-0. He was the captain. He's been part of the biggest shit shows in your club's entire history, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
5-0, 7-0, losing to Grimsby, losing to Tottenham, losing to Villarreal. Like, come on, man. Like, how is anyone saying he's a legend?
I said Madrid wouldn't even rate Isco's goals, bro. It's facts. You know the way there.
No,
like,
facts.
This is football.
The players that have played with Isco all say he's unreal. Who was it that sat on the show the other? Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale, yeah.
Gareth Bale.
He said Isco in training, ridiculous. Yeah, best player. But they're not going to look at him like a fucking legend. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said
he's more of a Malaga legend than he is a Madrid legend. Yeah, but it's like, I live near Malaga. Every time I see somebody in a Malaga shirt, I mention Isco and Santi Cazorla. Yeah, they like bow down. Yeah, Madrid fans respect him, but they don't put him up there with Cruz and Casemiro and Modric and players like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But they love him. But even he's not rated as he is a legend. But you ask him Guti or Isco, you're picking Guti, bruv.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
But that's the level. Yeah, like to be a legend at that club, you have to go above and beyond the level. Cristiano Ronaldo levels.
Yeah. The 9 open play assists this season, yeah. Like
that got 18 assists.
9 open play. So that's what I mean. So that means half of them are set pieces. So that don't sound too great now. Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, that don't sound too great now. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them things where man need to understand that you can't just use numbers, to quantify what makes man legendary, because we don't do that for anyone else.
No.
We don't do that for Keane. We don't do that for Beckham. We don't do that for Giggs, bro. Like, we don't do that.
These men have put him above Beckham. These men have put him above Beckham and Keane. They'll put him above them.
I know.
That's how tough this era is, right?
No, you're right. But we don't use that. We don't use that for anyone else. Like, even Wazza, like, Cool, he scored goals. I can't tell you how many goals he scored in each season. I can't tell you that. But I can tell you, yeah, how many fucking things I seen that guy win. Do you know what I mean?
That guy was loved a goal against my club, man.
Wow, this is what I'm saying. I can tell you how many bangers this guy has scored in important moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell you how many teams I've seen him put to the sword, sometimes on his own if he needs to. I can tell you that.
In the Champions League final, the one you lost against Barca. When Messi
He did. He scored
in that final. He scored the first goal.
He wrapped it in the corner.
That was a sick goal,
Yeah.
See, that's an iconic moment, but you lost the game, so it don't matter.
Precisely, bro. So I can tell you all of these things. And that's the difference with these players, yeah. We don't hold these guys into high esteem because of their numbers, because the numbers, you don't feel nothing with numbers, bro. It's the moments. That's what you feel. As a football fan, it's supposed to be about the feeling. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, there's no feeling in football now. Man, I just like, get your calculators out. Like, what's this? Like, my FPL, how many FPL points did I get this weekend? Oh, Bruno, nice. You got me with these FPL points. Fuck off,
What's
man.
the expected goals? Yeah, what's the expected fucking trophies, mate? How about that?
This is what I'm saying. It's fucking bullshit, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, what are we doing, man? So, but see, man said Rooney never had a Premier League golden boot. Look at that.
Yeah, no, but look at the players who were playing, and he was still levels.
And guess what? I bet Rooney don't give a fuck. You know the ones there, because
if you sat him down, yeah, and asked him on camera, yeah, you never won a golden boot, Wayne. Yeah, he'll go, don't care, mate. Don't care. Yeah, look at me trophy. Mate. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Yeah, but then you see other players that have won golden boot, like Aubameyang won a golden boot at Arsenal. I think he won 2. He shared it with Salah and Mane. Yeah, and that's when Liverpool were like proper, like posting with City. Yeah. And he won the golden boot and shared it with them. Yeah, but I guarantee if you ask him, would you swap that for the Prem? He'd say, yeah. Well, Wayne Rooney's got the Prems, bruv. Do you think he cares about the golden boot?
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah, and even then, yeah. What was the highest goals, chat? What was the highest goals Wayne Rooney scored in the Premier League season in one season? Yeah, I bet it was like 24 or something.
Yeah, but that was I think 2011 season after Ronaldo dipped, and that he had a mad season where he was just scoring bare goals. He played in the 9. But other than that,
I'd say Van Persie probably outscored him once. Like that season that you won the league. He had 26 with Drogba.
Oh, man is saying it's 2010, not 2011.
Seconds at Drogba. Wow.
Because I remember that season, Antonio Valencia just kept dropping the ball on Wayne Rooney's head.
Premier League goals, Drogba only got 20 twice.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
But there you go then, innit?
Yeah, Van Persie did outscore. Van Persie for that 2 or 3 seasons for us and for you was just mad. He was unbelievable, bro. Yeah, and to have both of them, and everyone remembers Wayne Rooney's pass to Van Persie, right? For you to win the league against Villa,
bro, against Aston Villa.
Yeah, where's Bruno's moment? Still waiting.
Man, it's the FA Cup final. The no look pass to Kobe Mainoo. That's his only moment.
Come on, man. This is Man United.
Yeah, that's the only one though. If we're being 100% honest,
but at the same time,
if we're being 100% honest, it's the only one. Like, guys in the chat, add a moment that I've forgotten. And this isn't even me slating him, yeah. It's just a fact. Man can't give him a legendary status for one moment, yeah. Like, man can't do that. Because that means Kobe's already a legend then. Because he scored the goal.
Oh, yeah, he scored the goal, yeah, facts.
Yeah, so he's already a fucking legend. You know? So it's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I think Bernardo's City scores, bro. I think Bernardo's like Giggsy for them, bro. The longevity, the position change, everything like that. I think he's their Ryan Giggs, bro. I think Bernardo is not only is he a City legend, but he'll go down as one of the greatest players that they've had in recent times. For sure. Outside of the era of Yaya Toure, Sergio Aguero, whatever. Outside of that era, he's probably been their best player.
Yeah. Well, and do you know what the thing is? Start of the season, he was dog shit. Yeah, but he's just purring along. And bro, against us, he was unplayable.
Yeah.
He showed Declan Rice how to play number 8, mate.
Yeah.
I've seen him play left back against us at the Emirates. Left back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've seen him play in the 10. I've seen him play right back. I've seen him play right wing. I've seen him play number
proper
9.
leader, man. Proper personality.
And the thing is, he's not. Do you know what it is here? You know when people say that, but he's not vocal enough. Well, he ain't really vocal.
Yeah, but he's a leader on the pitch by playing in every position, by getting stuck into tackles.
Yeah,
by
and he knows
doing
what the
all of
game
these-
needs.
Yeah,
Yeah, TT always says, give the game what it needs.
yeah.
Look at that the other week, last weekend against Man City. Bro, 29's going clean through and he caught him up and barged him off the ball. Why are you there? And then 20 seconds later, you're in the penalty box up the other end.
Yeah.
He's everywhere, bro. Yeah, he's mad underrated. I remember when they played against Bayern Munich, in the treble season. Bro, he done like 4 nutmegs in 10 seconds. He nutmegged the same geezer twice in a second. Yeah, he nutsed him and then nutsed him again. Yeah, on the right wing. I'm like, you're taking the wholesale piss, bro. Yeah. I think he's won 19 trophies at that football club before the league and the FA Cup are done.
Yeah, that's nasty.
19. That's
Nasty.
crazy. He's probably their most decorated player ever. Wouldn't surprise me. He can't be far off. He's got to be their most decorated player at that club.
Yeah, no, I rate him highly still, man. He gets a lot of respect, man.
And he's wanting to leave for 5 years.
Yeah, and the only player that Pep's ever begged to not leave a football club, because he normally says if a player wants to leave, I'll let them go. But him, he was like, nah, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts. He'll end up at Barcelona in the summer. He'll go.
Eventually, you
he'll
would
leave in
think.
the summer.
You would think eventually, yeah. You know what I mean? He will, but I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll
but players
see.
like that, like that's what a footballer should be. Yeah, you don't see him going out doing stupidness. They're going to training every day. He probably weighs about 9 stone.
He's a model professional, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like a James Milner, but better. Like, and that's not a diss to James Milner.
Yeah,
James
just the
Milner's
way he
sick.
lives and that. No, I
Yeah,
hear
the way
it,
his
bro.
life-
He's definitely
the way
not
he-
writing gigs in that fucking scenario. You know what I mean? But it is what it
But
is.
the way they play, yeah, you know you're getting a bog standard minimum 7 out of 10 out of them every week.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and there ain't many players like that. We had that with Nacho Monreal, bro. Nacho Monreal played in the wrong era.
Mm.
Yeah, we've seen win fuck all, couple of FA Cups and that. Cheers, mate. They appreciate it, but if he played in a different era, yeah, he wouldn't. If he had played in the Invincible era, I reckon he might have made bench. Yeah, he probably would have made bench to Ashley Cole. Yeah, because he was just a bog standard 7 out of 10 every week. Nothing flash. Kick the ball out if you're under pressure and you can't. Oh shit, fuck! I'll put it out of play. Regroup. Yeah, these players now, they all think they're ballers, bro. They're crap. They're crap.
Trust me, bring back the 7 out of 10 fucking steady eddies that just did a job in it. Do you know what I mean? Instead of guys
Gareth
like
Barry, another one.
guys like fucking Nonny with their headband and their socks pulled up and that fucking shit,
They're
bro.
doing
You know
arts and
them?
crafts. Conor Gallagher with the holes in the back of them. So get the fuck out.
Yeah, bro. Just bring back the 7 out of 10 ballers that know their subs in it. You know them ones like just bring them back. Bring back them guys that come off the bench, score a goal, and know they're going back to the bench next week, bruv, and don't fucking moan. Like, you know them ones got their agent leaking shit, bro. Fuck off, man. You're rubbish. Know what I mean?
Aspilicueta's another one. Facts. Aspilicueta.
Yeah.
You know you're getting 7 out of 10
You
every
got
week.
Nacho come out saying when I was at Man United and that, like I was on the bench and I felt like I should be playing. It's like, you're shit, bruv. How did you ever feel like you should have been playing at Manchester United? This is how I know you're delusional. Like, what's wrong with you?
Have you seen that Rory Jennings clip?
Yes, I have.
Where it says Garnacho,
You know what I mean?
right? Yeah, bro, I'll spat my tea
That's what I
everywhere.
mean about the Rory Jennings clip, yeah. When I said it, yeah, I was hating on a kid, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But when Rory, when Rory put that into medieval English, it sounded like a Game of Thrones script, yeah. All of a sudden, yeah, people were like, "Oh my god!" Like 2,000 retweets. You know them ones there. But when I was saying it, I was hating on a kid.
You're beefing the kid, Rants, out of order, mate.
This is what I'm trying to say, bruv.
Old enough to wear the shirt, old enough to hold smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
That does the rounds every week, by the way.
Man said he makes time in his day to hate Garnacho, you know.
Man said, my mum watches this. My mum watches this, yeah, but mum,
man said, yeah, I have to take my kids to fucking gymnastics and all these other things, and I have to make time in my day to hate this fucking guy, bruv. Aside from everything that man does in the day, you know.
But you know what the funniest thing is? I didn't know who he was talking about, and then he just dropped it right at the end, didn't it?
Yeah, bro. I knew it was him.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was sipping on my tea. I was sat on the patio the other day. I was sipping on my tea. Yeah, bro, I sweat down. I had to clean up the patio. Yeah, I had to clean the table up. I spat tea out. I was like,
brother, I saw it on 2,000 retweets. It's on 3.8K now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, this is what I keep trying to tell man, yeah, bro. Like, I knew he was talking about Garnacho because I felt it. I felt it early, bro. I felt it before everyone else, bro. I told you, like, he was a scrub.
I bet he goes Boca Juniors or somewhere, or River Plate, yeah, because they'll lynch him, bro.
Brother, look at this.
I want to know how mental this is. I want to know how mental this is. Aside from being a terrible footballer. So I'm not even, when I tell you how much I hate this person.
I thought he was talking about Neto. I can't lie.
bad he is at football. Do you know what I'm saying here? I hate this man. A little bit of my day. Do you know when you go, Rory, don't hate. My mum will be watching it. Mum, I adore you. I'm sorry. My mum will be watching this. But Rory, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say you hate anyone. It's not acceptable. It's not becoming. It's unedifying for you. You don't make yourself look right. You live a very lucky life. You've got 2 beautiful children. You don't have time in your life to hate. And I'm like, no, mum, I do. I do have time to hate. Do you know why I've got time to hate? I find the time. I cut out the time. So yeah, I'm busy. I'm doing school drops and gymnastics lessons. I'm doing it all, right? But I find a moment where I stand there and I hate. And do you know who I hate? Alejandro Garnacho.
I thought he was talking about Neville. I can't know. When he said Garnacho, I swear I saw smack my tea everywhere. Why are you beefing a kid?
Man said, sorry, mum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, mum. I'll find time to hate him. Yeah, I'll find time to hate him.
I warned you lot. I did warn you about this
They
guy.
always catch up years later, runs. Same with Odegaard. They always catch up years later. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Don Lucian.
The Odegaard one, you bro.
But now we're saying
the Odegaard one, you were the only person.
Yeah, but bro, we're visionaries. We can see this shit.
The only person, bro. Even I didn't see it as early as you saw it. I couldn't believe it.
Bro, he just skips around.
I used to think he was all right, and you were like, "Nah,
skips around. It makes him look busy, bro. I can spot a dub when I see one once. Yeah, and I've not got many wrong,
bro. Like, bro, I didn't realize how shit Odegaard was. The first touch threw me off for a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what it is though with him? Yeah, I don't think he's a shit footballer. I actually think he's a decent footballer. Yeah, but nah. Yeah, I see a clip the other day. Somebody was saying, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been that Rory Talks Bollocks. Not that Rory, the one you just played, a different one.
I know
yeah.
who it is.
Yeah, bro. Why does he always look like he's having a prostate check? Like, what's that all about? He's got that surprised look on his face all the time, bro. Yeah, but no, but honestly, yeah, he said something about, I think it was him. Yeah, North was ripping him for about an hour and a half, bro. With his own clips. Yeah, I swear he said there's something fundamentally wrong with Odegaard's shooting. Yeah, maybe the injury's done his ankle. His ankle was not repaired properly or something because now he can't shoot the ball properly. No, he's always been shit, bro. Yeah, he's a good footballer. Yeah, for a League One team. He's not really got the IQ, bro, to make it at the top level. But he'll retain the ball. Yeah, he looks good on the eye every now and again. Yeah, look at that pass he played to 29 at the weekend. Yeah, we shared that.
Oh, horrible pass, man.
Thank you. It's a simple pass, man.
It's a simple pass. He overhit it, and even the angle of the pass wasn't good. But people are blaming Havertz for missing.
No, I blame him for passing and overhitting the ball.
Yeah, it was a shit
In fact,
pass.
what he should have done is he should have took a first touch and walloped it and run in towards goal. The goalkeeper retreated a little bit. He came out and realized, oh shit, I'm in trouble here. Went back. So now you have an opportunity.
Yeah, well, you just got to
just
play it into Havertz's path. Instead, you've played it across him and away from goal. Like it's not a good pass.
If that's Mesut Ozil, Cesc Fabregas, Santi Cazorla,
like, it's the right way to pass. It's the right trajectory of pass.
Every time. Yeah, I watch Barca all the time, bro. Some of the way to passing from Pedri is just next level dirty, bro. It's just like, wow. Yeah, he's like a little baby Cesc, bro, like Cesc region. You know, it's so good to watch. Yeah, and when I watch this guy, I'm like, no, bro, get out of it. Yeah, he just skip around, snot flicking. He looks ill, bro. I can't lie. No, he does. He's lost so much weight in his face. It's crazy. And I'm skinny, Rants, yeah, but he's taking a wholesale piss right now. Yeah, his face looks like a skeleton right now.
You're a madman, Lee.
No, it's true. He looks ill, bro. He does. Yeah, that's the expectation, isn't it? Yeah, 240 a week, mate. Turn up. You better turn. I don't even want to see him on the pitch tomorrow.
Mental. Hey, you lot, make sure you run up these likes, bro.
You're crazy. He said, I told you he had the baby.
This is mental. You lot, make sure you run up the
That's why he's lost weight. The quicker he leaves this club, the better.
You lot are crazy. You know what I mean? Get these lights up, people. A man's going to redirect as well over to the Real Madrid game. Lee's watching that.
Yeah, come on, Betis. My baller Abdi, yeah? My baller Abdi. Betis. That's a proper left winger, Rants. Keep telling these guys, and they don't know who Abdi is.
Bro, I might keep an eye on that, bro. Man's gonna go cook some food, bro, and man will throw that on.
I've already done,
You know what I
man.
mean?
That's why I was late for my stream. I cooked up some chicken fajitas and
You're good.
a carbonara as well. I'm good to go tomorrow, man. Tonight and tomorrow, I'm sweet. I
There
had to
you
prep,
go,
man.
innit? So yeah, man. Big up the chat. You already know what time it is, bro. You know what I mean? Make sure you drop a Rants raid. Yeah, I'll be gaming later. I'll be gaming later, people. So yeah, man. Drop a Rants raid in Lee's chat. And I'll see you guys over on Twitch in a bit.